I see you there. I see y'all there. Say what's up. Say what's up. Say hello. Say hello to me. Hello to you. We went to the other location for a while. Past few lives. At my other two spots for the subject at hand. But right now, I decided to change really quick. So then, because it's nice and hot in Chicago, so I got my, I got into some more comfortable clothing, and now I'm here. The sun is definitely in my eyes. Walking down to art all over the stuff in Chicago. Here's art. The infamous, the one, the only. Let me know if you guys can hear me too, because I never know if my headphones make it worse or better. Sometimes it makes it better, but sometimes they pick up, like, they're made to pick up sound, but very often they pick up the wind more than my voice. So if I don't mind taking them off. It is so sunny in Chicago. Sunny in Chicago. But anyway, guys, I wasn't too far from here, so I figured I would head out. Oh, I just walked by a Scientologist. She's literally calling. Oh my god, this is like heady bullshit. There she goes. She's one of the big recruiters, body wrappers. Wendy or Shannon or one of you guys from Chicago would know her name. I fully forgot her name. She never sees out. I think of Will yelling at her, "Come on, girl," when Will yells that at a young lady in LA. It's funny. It's funny. You know, we're at Printers Row. I probably should have waited and not gone live yet, because I could have waited. Hello. How are you? Are you feeling okay? Yeah? So what's going on? Was it a good day today? Very good day today? You want to say hello to the people? This is our Scientologist over here. You feel okay? You walking okay? You're not hot? You, 85 years old. Wow. Why don't you just come? We should go hang out at the lake and go swimming. Why are you doing this? You know? You have a good day. Be safe. Take care of yourself. I care. It is so freaking sad. So sad. I cannot believe that. She's not the Scientologist I was referring to when I said a Scientologist that was calling in. She's a different Scientologist. You know, it's like I don't know if they're switching shift or whatever, but they're usually open till 9. The doors are usually open till 9. Let's snag them from across the street though. And we'll see what happens. So that was two employees. I'm going to refer to them as members or employees, or I don't know, whatever words you want to use. It's craziness. Thank you very, very much. It's just insanity. Insanity. But they still have their doors open though. Keep the phone down until I get there. And then boom, shakalaka, boom. Wow, there's a lot of their, I have no idea if they're Sea Org members or if they're, a lot of them are jumping ship for the day. Hello, how are you? All talkative today. Oh, he sees me. Oh, he sees me coming. So, I know the other fellow too. But I haven't been out into the city for quite some time. I haven't been out since, for a while actually. Hey, how are you?
Pretty good, and you?
Good. I haven't been out in the city for like a month.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, right? So they got in smoking a cigar. And here we are. Are you curious, guys? Tell me. I can't believe the chalk is still, maybe it's from recent, I don't know. But if you build it, they will come, right? That's the famous, very, very famous. Hello! How are you, young lady? Everybody is on the phone. 2 seconds in. Ooh! I have someone in there. We're trying to sell books today. Oh no, it must be a board member of some form. But they'll shut these down in 2 seconds. They changed up the, they just continue to change up. There it is though, that's the one in Hebrew. Tayonetika. Tayonetika. Elran Hobeld. That's how you would pronounce the word. Hello! How are you guys? They're shutting it all down on me, guys. Too quick, too quick. She can't get it. You have to use this side to get the other side. It's over here. You see? I have to teach them how to put down their shades. Shade deck. So many people are walking out right now. Like a lot of people. Hello. How are you? How's everything going? Hello. Mr. Slick. She just grabbed him away from me. He was saying hello to me too. Osa's in the house. Osa's in the house. Feel free to say hello. It's probably Osa. You can say hello too, Osa. She's trying to make a sale. They have little USA. Oh, she's pissed off at him for talking to me. It's like childhood games. Hello. Not much. How you doing? Good? Look at that. I got people talking to me today. It takes them a second to realize that it's me, but that dude, I've seen him before too. You guys let me know his name. I can't remember. But this gentleman over here talks to me all the time. He doesn't really give a... I think it's him, unless maybe I'm just like, my eyes are no good, but they definitely swapped out shifts because I saw literally, I think that was 7 employees that I saw. This guy, they tell him not to talk to me. I don't want to be like too abrasive to him, but oh, that girl I know. That girl I know. Let me know who's out there. Is there anybody out there? Is there anyone home? I have the worst voice in the world. So how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Oh wow, families. Oh, breaks my heart. How you guys doing though? How's everybody doing in the chat? Here we are in Chicago. 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 I'm curious to know how y'all are doing. Hello. I love doggies. Let me hear from you guys though. Let me know what's up. Anybody that's ever been to my chat knows that my chat is wide open for comments as long as they are not inappropriate ones. You are more than welcome to chat in my chat. Chat in the chat, guys. Chat in the chat. Is there a chat in the chat? A chat in the hat? Scientology's in a hat. They're walking around with little hats, little American flag hats, as if they're like some big supporter of the holiday. They couldn't care less. They're so full of it, it's crazy. It's really crazy, to be honest, that they're even pretending for 2 seconds to be a part of 4th of July. They could not give 2 flying. Oh, come on, I'm looking something in the bag and I can't find it. What in the blazes? What in the... I'm trying not to use bad language, but I'm getting frustrated. Someone's got to come up. Sorry, guys, I'm like on the... Here we go. Who's there? Hey, Pippi, long time no speak. Long time no see. They shut the other door because I was here, so. Hey, Pippi, how you doing? Doing good? I'm gearing up for that trip. I was talking today to my friends about that trip. Coming up really soon, mid-July, but I figured tonight I'd come snag them because July, 4th of July weekend, I doubt that they're gonna... There's a lot of people, let's just put it that way. Excellent. Good, Pippi. It's excellent to see you. I should give you a proper hello. I went home and changed into just like jiu-jitsu board shorts and tank top. It is pretty hot in Chicago. It's cooling off a little bit right now. A little bit. Still probably low 80s. In the sun, it was blazing. Pippi! They shut it down right away, but if you go back to the beginning of this, which is like, I've only been streaming for about 10-15 minutes, it's so cool how just coming out of the train, two people like that, one of them stopped and talked to me for a minute. told me how old she was, and that's the same. It's the same woman that I feel horrible for, that I always want to help her cross the street and whatever, and it's just hard to do. She's just not, you know. You can get in trouble for just trying to help them. But yeah, they got a lot of action today. This guy usually says hello. I don't know his name either. You guys probably know his name, and I don't. Wendy for sure. Wendy or Shannon or one of the other people. I'm sure all the other streamers might know too. I haven't seen any of them in a while. This guy's on his bike again. He is a router. Hello! How are you? God, you have to ride that bike in that suit. Ugh. I would go insane. He's probably soaking wet. Ooh. I would go mad. Literally go mad if I had to just wear a suit and ride a bike. Ooh. What do you think about that, Pippi? Riding a bike in here. I know, how rude of him. He was very rude. In the beginning of this stream, there was a lady. She was super nice, and she discussed with me her age and how she's in pain. And I told her she should come with me to the lake and get some aqua therapy. And I know, heck no, exactly. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. If my job entailed like being on a bike with a suit and vest on. I mean, come on, they gotta have like. They're worse than like the school I went to, where we had to wear all that stuff. We at least were allowed to wear short sleeves and dress pants and whatever. They can't even do that here. I don't know names of all the people. If you guys do, let me know. Definitely let me know. Very sad. I completely concur. I think it is ultimately one of the saddest things that I see. For real. It is. Like, unbelievably sad, Pippi. I could not agree with you more. Thank you for being here, Pippi. Thank you for being here. You know, besides Wendy, I would say a lot of the streamers don't really do that much. You know, myself included, I'm not here that often. During the summertime anyway, I go to where I was introduced to Scientology to begin with. And make sure that there's nothing going on. And then there's a park very close to where I live where they started body routing. So I go there often, like on Fridays. And I have not been out to the org in a while. But I literally walked up and they didn't realize yet. And the second they realized, they had like on their phones, putting down shades. And one lady couldn't figure out how to pull down the shade. It was just absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. That's all I have to say about this. There's nothing normal about it. I actually don't know this gentleman. I've never met him before, but he did talk to me. If you guys know names of people, definitely let me know. They came around from the alley. They're coming up right now. You'll see in a second. Thank you, Pippi. It was worth it if I shut them down. They had the Hebrew books out finally again. Remember I was complaining about how they took it down? I think in their brain, it's like Hebrew just equals Israel equals politics, even though, like, it's just assumptions they're making. But they put up the Hebrew books again. Hello. Hi, how are you? There you go. No, he's not allowed to talk to me. They're telling me I can't talk. How can you tell somebody, oh my God, you're a grown man, you can't talk to him? No, don't talk to him. It's like... You're a grown freaking man. You're being told. I have seen him around. He also says hello. To be honest, most of the people do say hello. She's waiting for people. People come in their Ubers now. And you guys got to speak to Connor. He pulled out of that fight, man. Come on. Come on now, guys. Who the is that guy? He pulled out. They're from Ireland. They know what I'm talking about. I got a little away from that guy. It's true. That's awesome. They're going to play. Where do you guys play? Where do you guys play? You go all the way to the park? What? You go to Grant Park? That's awesome. Is there like a summer league now there or no? Yeah? That's dope. That's super dope. Is this your first time in Chicago though?
Yeah.
Nice. How you guys enjoying it?
It's good, bro. It's good.
Yeah? Good. I've trained with Connor before, so I give everybody shit. His jiu-jitsu's no good. No, I'm not putting them on camera, but these people came in from Ireland. I'm not gonna like badger them. They're probably badgered enough by people being out here, but these people are out here from Ireland. They're staying in the Columbia dorms. So, yeah. You guys waiting on an Uber?
Yeah.
Nice. What do you guys think of this place? What? Yeah. Love it. Have you seen a lot of people outside lately or no? The streamers? I haven't been out in a while. You see people out here? Yeah. They say yes, they do. It's got to be annoying if I was like visiting Ireland and I was staying someplace and next door there were all these people outside. I'd be super annoyed. I'm not throwing you guys on camera, don't worry. Innocent bystanders. Bystanders, that's what they are. Innocent bystanders. No, don't touch him. That was battery. Hi! How are you? Almost got a hello. Love it. Those guys from Ireland. We talk fight game all the time. Recently, the #1 mixed martial artist from Ireland, who's literally possibly the most effective at he was one of the highest paid athletes ever. He is one of the highest paid athletes of all time. And he's never pulled out of a fight, and recently he pulled out of a fight, but he got so wealthy that it's kind of hard. I mean, anybody with that kind of money, it becomes difficult to just go to the gym every day and train when you could just be in your yacht and have a plane, have some Gulf Stream, be anywhere you want, whenever you want, how you want, where you want. It's crazy. So I give them a hard way to go, though. They're all, the entire place from Ireland during the summer. Pippi, is it hot in your area where you're at? How's the weather? Hello. No hello from this guy. But they are 100% shut down. They're coming back now. But they were all out there today. Hello. How are you? She was really rude to me. That one lady, she's so mean. Phone tech immediately. My God, there's got to be 10, 15 people walked in. Yeah, it's hot today in Minneapolis. I got a sibling that lives out there. Hi, guys. How are you? Let's see if this guy will say hello again. Hello.
Hey.
Hi, guys. Yes. What do you have to say? They were stopping and recognizing what they're living next to. Minneapolis is great. Love it out there. I do love it out there. Oh, so you're probably near like, I guess where Natalie lives. I'm assuming not too far. From my understanding, a lot of people are going up to up there. I'll be in Iowa at that time, but I heard that there are a lot of people. I heard that there are a lot of people that are going to be going out there, so that's cool. That's good. Nice for Natalie and for her Tony. How hot was it out there today? Was it like boiling hot, or was it just? Hang on, did I turn the thing off? Let me turn these off. You guys probably can't even hear me. Now you can hear me. 34 minutes from you. That's pretty cool. So, are you gonna hang out with everybody when they come in? I'm assuming, right, Pippi? A lot of people are gonna be going in there. At least that's what I heard. Hello. That's 14 so far. We'll walk in. Hey guys. $85. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty much what we had here. I'm assuming you mostly get the similar weather. The only difference being that we're right off the lake, and so at night it really cools off. Like it really cools off in Chicago generally. I mean, there are nights in Chicago where it's just miserable, especially if you live like in the western suburbs specifically, where you're not near the lake. It could be just absolutely miserable. Like, you haven't been on here in a while, Pippi? Well, the last time you were on here was probably the last time I was on here at this location. I have been on live a lot of time, but other spots. But this is the first time I'm, what is this, miniature Tom Cruise? So what's been going on, Pippi? Yeah, thank God for arrogance. Oh wow, it really is a little Tom Cruise. Look at that, Tom Cruise. You can tell everybody that Tom Cruise is in Chicago right now. Oh, this guy's late. You're late. You gotta wear your long turtleneck. It's the middle of the summer. Whoever else is here, come on guys, say hello to me and Pippi. Oh, they got stuck. That is so weird. Something's going on today. They are out in action. Hello. Hello. I get the nastiest stares from them. Stare at me like I'm the crazy guy. Like I'm the crazy guy. Welcome in. Thank you, Pippi. Thank you for welcoming everybody. Thank you guys for being here. So you haven't been in a while, Pippi? Yeah, I think there were a lot of people that took like a little bit of time off, and some people, you know, Chicago's still a hopping city, I guess, right? The site itself is still, I don't know. I would assume it's like number 2 after LA. There are other orgs, but like this one is usually busy. Coming out here during the summer, it's not always the easiest thing to get here because I spend a lot of time in Evanston, which is the first northern suburb outside of Chicago. Lincolnwood and Evanston. Oh, how's that going? How's that trial going? That's the content you've been consuming, I guess. Interesting. The crime element. Some people like that true crime element of life, of watching it in life, I should say. It was a hung jury. I didn't even hear about that. Oh, wow. So it's over? Excellent trial. Sure, my cold turkeys. Cooking dinner here. What is up, Twilla? Equal cold turkeys. Hello, sir. I used to have a jacket like that with silver buttons. I thought I was so cool. But I was like 14 in boarding school. I wasn't forced to wear it. Oh, Maryland. People are actually out here from all over the place. There's a Maryland license plate. What is going on here, guys? If there's something I don't know about, anybody that's been watching Windy, let me know what happened with him today. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know. It looks like they just ended something. Something just ended here, but I'm super curious, to be honest. To be blatantly honest. Super curious. Who knows with them? There's always something goofy, something silly. They're just weird, man. I don't say that about a lot of things, places, people, orgs. They're just weirdos. If they weren't destructive, it would be totally fine, but they are destructive weirdos. Not just weirdos, destructive weirdos. How'd you guys like my mom the other night on the live? My mom's going to be on live during the summer a lot. She said okay. For a while she didn't want to. Now she doesn't care. My mom's she can take care of herself. She got on. She said hello to everybody. Some people liked it. Saying hello to my mom, Mama Bear. Mama Bear. She started just telling random stories to the chat about like her childhood. It was awesome. My mom's awesome. She doesn't totally understand, like she understands what I'm doing, but not completely. And so it's like she just starts talking about stuff. Oh, she's so funny. Oh, Pippi, you gotta check that out. Oh, people. I was getting messages from people that have never ever been on my live. Oh, I heard your mom was on. It was so funny. I met up with my mom the other night by the lake and the memorial spot where my buddy's plaque is. My mom is great. Thank you, Elizabeth. Great personality, and yes, she has the right energy. I agree. Thank you, Elizabeth. I completely agree with you. I completely agree. I feel very blessed to have my mom. My mom, she's awesome. She's awesome. You guys will watch us. It'll be funny. Like we'll be flying all over the Midwest. It'll be the first time that we're going on this tour together again throughout the Midwest, and we haven't done that for like a since 1989. We've never. She built up the strength to go back with me, and I'm gonna do live like takeoff. You'll see my mom, and she's on the airplane. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. I laughed so hard. She was on a flight the other day. They were gonna arrest her. She was screaming, she's freaking out, totally freaking out on the airplane. When the hits turbulence, she goes a little bit crazy. But any of you that know my story, I'm sure can understand. I'm sure you can understand. It's just so silly that like, so silly. It's like, let's reorganize the books 40 billion times so that it looks a little bit different each time in the window. Like that's like all of our work. Oh, phone tech immediately. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This restaurant looks like they're doing pretty well for themselves. Summertime. Summertime. But it's not the same world. You know, I run a program and I was out there with my guys and gals that hang out on the program, and like it's just not the same anymore. It's like when I was a kid. I was literally the last of the generation without cell phones and everything else. Well, I mean, people did a little bit, but I didn't because of the community I grew up in. So I didn't have access to, like, let's just call it the outside world for quite some time. Not until I was like 17, 18 when I rebelled. But when I used to go to the beach as kids, like, we didn't have cell phones. Like, we all just met up at the beach and then hung out and, you know, early teens all the way to adulthood. Now it's like people are at the beach and they're on their phone. I'll go live at night, like for an hour or two, but like if I'm at the beach, I'm not sitting on my phone watching some podcast, unless I'm literally sitting in the sun with my eyes closed. But usually, hey YG, was tut sich? Was tut sich doch? Was tut sich YG? Was tut sich? So much easier. So much easier. Life was just not nearly as complicated. And people were just out and about having more fun. It's just different. Hello. Hello. Beautiful doggy.
Thank you.
That guy's got a cute little pup. So much easier, Pippi. I could not agree more. I'm telling you, when I first got a cell phone, I thought I was the coolest guy. But even then, it was just a phone. And then when it became like smartphones, I was one of the last people probably my age to even get a smartphone just because I was so uninterested. But then it was like, I was in grad school, like it was after grad school, to be honest. I didn't really have one. But then people were like checking their emails through their phone. And then I was like, okay, all right, got to do it. But even today, the most I usually generally do with my phone is music. So. Hello. Well, he's got somewhere important to be. Look at that little doggy. That little doggy's got shoes on. Hey, TCD. How you doing? Hello to y'all. Yeah, I had a meeting at a bank that wasn't far from here, and I was like, you know what? I have not been out here probably in like a month or so. And I just decided I was gonna take the effort, make the trip. The raincoat, I can't deal with this. It's like, hello. Hi. Hello. If that's not a stare, I don't know what is. They're just goofy. It's ridiculous. If somebody were filming me outside of my synagogue, I would like be curious, you know, find out what's going on. But beyond that, that would be the extent of it. It would be more like, oh, okay, what are you guys interested in? Oh, you're interested in this and that or whatever? Okay. This guy's got to be one of the children of one of the people that Wendy or Shannon or any of the other Chicago people. Feel free to let me know the names of the people, guys. I don't always know. I do not always know. That dog, he smells Scientology. It's an awesome bike. That is such a dope bike. I think more and more about getting one all the time. This is an awesome dog. Oh, I love dogs. That is one dope shepherd. Beautiful dog. Gorgeous dog. That dog's like looking out for his owner. Interesting little doggy. Phone tech, always phone tech. Interesting though that there's a lot of people who are out here today. A lot of people. Interesting. Dogs are the best, Pippi. I agree. Dogs are the bomb. My family had 2 brown labs in Newton, Mass. Charlestown, Mass. My dad is so scared of dogs though, so we weren't allowed to have one in the house. But his brother had 2 big labs, 2 big brown labs. It was Brownie 1 and Brownie 2. So what have you guys been thinking about Scientology? Tell me all your thoughts. I want to know. So much is just like ongoing in the Scientology space movement. I don't care what you call it. Oh, this lady, I always want to help her. They won't let me. Look how sad this is. And I don't mean to do it like disrespectfully. It's so freaking sad. Oh, okay, good. That's a good man. That's very good. A good man. Good man. Good man. I was running away. How are you? You're good? You feeling okay? Yeah? Oh, I feel so bad. She always talks to me. He didn't know what to say when I gave him a compliment. That guy, he was like trying, and then he turned. He's like, "Oh, thank you." He gave me some form of a response. Something from nothing. Right? That's what we say. Something from nothing. Can you make something from nothing? Big question. The whole big nothing burger. I forgot how the saying goes. You guys can remind me. Oh, more people. So far, employees or people that are part of the org or whatever, from what I've seen, there's been 16 now and close to 20 public. I know I keep saying employees, guys. You guys can totally correct me on any of my terminology. I'm not very good at this. Oh, he almost got himself violated. What the hell is with the big fucking turtlenecks? I don't get it. It's like a Tom Cruise thing. YG, what's going on? Are there any official organizations that help families get their relatives out of there? There are. So there's 2. There's the famous one that was originally a big one, the Aftermath Foundation, but then SPTV has their own as well. And if you go to the SPTV space, it will direct you like who to speak to and whatnot. But yes, there are plenty of things and places set up for people to be able to get out and integrate back into the world. If you watch any of the bigger channels, you'll for sure notice that they always make a point of pointing it out. Yeah, there's plenty of help. They know it too at this point. Are they successful? They're successful if the people want to go. Yeah. From my understanding, they're successful. They're successful if you build it, they will come. That's the famous saying. But they're as successful YG as any Rosh Yeshiva is at getting people to come to Yeshiva. I mean, it's like, they're as successful as that. They're not. It's like you have to want it. If you don't want the help, it's hard to give it. It's hard to offer something that someone doesn't want. But there's a lot of people that have. They talk about it all the time, YG. Yeah. So yeah, are they successful? I would say yes, they are. I know that the Aftermath Foundation was very successful for a long time. I don't know what's going on with it right now. I'm not into the politics. I know that there are some differences amongst the people that used to work there. Hello. But thank you, Pippi. They really help people get out and help them get on their feet. Yeah. They do know. So, YG, you're bringing up a good point. This was thought of by, if you watch like the LA scene, they were for a long time constantly informing the public. But what I will say is that they know at this point, even in Chicago, they've been told for a long time protesting. One of the main things that people were doing was putting that information out there for a very, very long time, for like months and months and months. And they don't always. They're under mind control. They are under mind control. That's correct. But the question becomes, like, I really like William's take on it. The question becomes very simple. You have to ask yourself, it's not just William's take. I think it's a great way to live life. It's like, recognize what you could change, what you can't change. That's the hardest part. And if you could change something, if you can effectively help, then help. If you can't, recognize you can't and live with it. They do help with the reprogramming, but again, they have to want to go. They have to want it. They have to want to come. You can't force. You can't force this. It's not like something that you can force on them, but they know about it. Like Pippi's saying, they definitely help. They definitely help. I mean, they have stories upon stories of people that successfully got out. Tons of stories about people that get out, but I'm pretty sure if you ask even the most knowledgeable people, they'll tell you that it's only as effective as it is desired. And like Pippi's saying, it is effective. It is. There's no doubt about it. But there's no doubt about it. Listen, guys, tell Connor I'm pissed. He's pulling out of fights. It's not cool. They're not getting it. Yeah, that's a good point, Pippi. If you watch that, YG. Pippi, you have to understand, YG comes from a community where, this is not something they would necessarily even know about. But yeah, YG's great. Yecheskel and YG, yeah, they're great. But yeah, watch that. That's a good point. You might enjoy that, YG. They have to want to be out of Scientology completely, not just out of the Sea Org for the charities to pay for assistance. By the way, not only do I agree with that, but I will say that generally I don't speak out about, almost anything, but I will say that lately a lot of people have pointed out that if you're ever giving money, just make sure that you're giving it to someone you know, or if you know where. On my channel, I'm not going to start until the middle of the summer, but I'm never ever putting it, as of right now, I'm never having anything connected directly to me. I'm going to have all finances directed towards a very large called the Chesed Fund. It's one of the oldest charities that's still, one of the oldest non-for-profit charities that still exists. And it's one of the largest. It's in the Midwest. And it's in Chicago. And any charity is going to go towards not just Scientology, but any victim, all victims of trauma. And there you go. The last one. This is Chicago, guys. I'm gonna give him a heart rate to go. Woo! The guy's kicking dust. But yeah, if you watch that, the Aftermath Foundation, if you watch the show and all that stuff, it's fairly, it gives you a very significant education on the topic and stuff like that. So. Going Clear movie is free on YouTube. Ads. Yes, it is the #1 anti-Scientology movie. And there's a few, more than one famous, what's the word I'm looking for? Like that Thoreau guy. I forgot his name, but I can't think of. But they're out there and they have some phenomenal content on the subject. Oh, really, Pippi? You've never seen Going Clear? That was one of the first ones I actually saw it through. Going Clear is very good, yeah. It was good. When Leah Remini was first on Joe Rogan's, that's when I started really watching stuff. I didn't know how much it was out there. I really didn't. I did not know that it was such a heavy topic in general. I had no clue. The Cult Buster book was awesome. But it was all about cult, all not just this one. Yeah, that's a good one. I have a book with me right now that's also like based upon that, but it's also not the same. But yeah. Tula Luna says it's a must see. I got to agree. I mean, if once you're interested in this content at all, that is definitely. What's the guy's name, Tuela? There's one. He makes a lot of. There's Michael Moore, he was famous, and then there's another guy, I can't remember his name, like almost as famous as Michael Moore for his content. I forgot the name of his, I forgot his name, but I believe he helped with a few, more than one, he helped with regards to Scientology content. While she was waiting for an Uber. Right now I'm crushing up my healthy, semi-healthy milkshake. I don't eat during the day, ever. 18 hours. It's almost 7. Oh wow, it's been more than 18. It's 11 to 7, guys. So 20 hours. I get very tired if I eat. Hang on, guys. I made a big milkshake. Before I came out. Yeah, big fellow. Wow, it's still not my shake is still not defrosted at all. That is crazy. It's really crazy. I would consider it a must-see. I would agree with that. It is a must-see. As are the other ones that are on the subject. The ones that are, the ones that gain traction. My goodness. My oh my. This thing is not at all. Now I'm trying to really knock it out. How is it? It's all crushed up. I think I gotta open it to, like, open the whole thing. Because people don't really realize that, like, if your body has stored energy, it utilizes that energy. So, for example, if you eat after you eat, listen, if you're an athlete, typically speaking, you can't. The most you can go is like 12 hours, but because you're burning that many calories. But if, let's say, even if I'm going to the beach and I'm burning tons of calories, I still go a long time. It's food only gives you so much energy based upon it to a certain point, and after that, it gives you, people refer to it as food coma when they get weak, but I get weak from eating. I don't get weak from fasting. I drink tons of water, electrolytes. All you need to do is put a drop of sodium once in a while in your water. I'll have black coffee, and that's it. But don't forget, YG, I'm not referring to no water. I'm referring only to no food. I feel bad for you, YG. It's hard to be part of our community. No, but I don't drink anything besides water. So no calories for 0 calories for whatever. And I'm not like one of those people that drinks like Powerade or whatever, unless I didn't have electrolytes. If I don't have any electrolytes in me, I might have like a sugar-free Powerade or something like that. But I do drink this, and what I'm eating in here is partially almond milk, but it's also got just like yummy stuff. It is a little bit healthy. It's not even, I don't eat like the healthiest food, but it literally helps me stay in shape. It gives me, I don't know, it gives me more energy, to be honest. If I'm being honest, it actually helps. It does not hinder. Yes, I do. You get a migraine, though, YG. I'll bet you Yom Kippur and Tisha B'Av are the worst for you. I'm actually not allowed to go without water because of my health. So even on Yom Kippur, and I have to drink a certain amount, not much, but Yechezkel that if he doesn't eat before Shacharis, if he eat about food all the time, if I eat before Shacharis, I'll be sleeping. But that's what the Shulchan Aruch says. Even the Shulchan Aruch Karizal says that the only way you should eat before Shacharis is if it's going to affect your tefillah. Otherwise, the most is like a black coffee or whatever. But it's actually very much a thing to try to not before. She's talking about prayers, guy. That's all she's saying. She's saying if you're sitting there trying to pray to God and you're starving, you're not really praying. You're just sitting there thinking about food. Well, I did not time this correctly. I thought for sure my drink was going to be completely defrosted by now. But all right, YG. No problem. You can come back. I'll be here for a little bit. I'm out here today. Oh, free ticket. He's got a free ticket. Hello, sir. How are you? Yeah, what? So you got a free ticket?
Yes, sir.
So what are you thinking about? You're thinking about going in there and checking it out?
Yes.
What do you think about it? What's your initial thoughts when you hear about Scientology?
Grant Cardone.
Grant Cardone. That's what you think of. Grant Cardone.
Yep.
So what are you thinking of right now with regards to this free admission?
Actually, what I'm really interested in is the auditing process.
You're interested in that?
Yes.
How do you think it can help you?
Oh, yeah, exactly this. I get stuck sometimes.
You get stuck sometimes?
Yeah.
And you think Scientology can help?
I heard they do, what's it called? Clear.
Going clear, right?
Do you do it?
I do not, no. There's a lot of abuse.
You're Jewish.
I am Jewish, yes.
What are your thoughts on Scientology?
Well, they hurt one of my closest friends very badly. He's not with us anymore in this world, and they hurt his family very badly. And
Suicide.
I know of a lot of other
Did
situations.
you know, I don't know how recent this was, but there are a lot of solar flares going on right now. Actually, there's
Okay.
immense energy, nuclear radiation coming down from the sun. It's a new trend that spiritual experts from India, and so forth, they're predicting. They're predicting it will, how to say, one way is it'll create a new Earth.
Okay.
It's the fact is all the traumas and the pain bodies stored within all humans everywhere on the planet will arise in greater intensity. It will be much difficult to hide, and we must confront and successfully resolve our pains. That is why I have a pain body, I have had traumas, and I am, whether for these guys or somebody, I'm seeking help.
Right. So I've had trauma a lot too in my life. I had some of the craziest trauma. Like if you Googled my name would pop up. I've had some of the craziest trauma in the world. There's nothing that they can offer me to help me. I think it's the opposite. If anything, you get stuck in this cycle where it's just about money. It's just a pyramid scheme.
I hate money.
So do you know how much money it costs you to go clear?
No.
Hundreds of thousands.
Oh.
Hundreds of thousands. But by all means, ask them. I guarantee, watch this, if you go in there and you try to talk to them, guaranteed they're going to try to sell you a book. It's a guarantee.
So they're not like 100% just giving free like most
Go
people.
ask. See, go. These people just walked in. You should go check it out. Yes. All right. You'll tell me when you come out. Here we go, guys. What's your name? Omega, okay. Omega is going in. He's going to check it out. They're going to kick him right out. This is hilarious. Solar flares, ISJ. I know. Solar flares. Solar flares have been happening forever. We just happen to have telescopes now. It's like, right? SJ, I'm with you, SJ. Oh, that guy looks awesome, though. Listen, hey. The second I realized that he would listen to me for a second, I figured I'd just give him the info, and he walked in, and let's see. When he heard money, he's like, what? He didn't realize that part was the term. I'm like, oh, yeah. Hey, SJ, I'll say hi. There we go. Just saying hi, SJ. SJ, you watch a lot of Solomon stuff, right? Love Solomon. The money part really got him, right? The second you mention money, a lot of these people are like, oh, wait, what? Oh, really? Oh, it's not like a synagogue where you could just like, nope. Hello. It is not like your typical religion. Yeah, I remember you. I remember you very well. I was pretty positive that I knew exactly who you were, SJ, and then I just wanted to make sure. I like to remember the best that I can, but Solomon had like 2,500 people in his chat the other day for the protests. Such a good kid. Love him to death. Yeah, he's an awesome kid. Love him. Love his family. Yeah, absolutely love him and his family. They are the best. So funny. One of them made a comment about me. I'll take it as a compliment. That was funny. Those girls walked by. I didn't notice them until. And a billion-year contract. Right, I forgot to tell them about that. Ooh, good call. Good call. Pippi, I forgot to mention that part. Good call. He better not buy a book. I told him. He's like, no. You could just tell right away. You could tell he's got something going on, which we all do on some level, right? And some more than others. And he just thought that, oh, they're here to help. Oh my God, they sold this guy a book. That's horrible. He won't talk to me at all. I've seen him before. They are getting almost zero business lately. It's all the same people that come like the once or twice a week. I think that everybody came today because they know for the 4th of July weekend in Chicago, it's wild because we are 1 mile. The edge of Chicago is 1 mile away from the #1 in the country illegal fireworks. So not only do you have like 4 different shows in Chicago, you guys got to speak to Connor, man. He can't just drop out of fights like this. It's not cool, dude. Proud owner of a new book. I know, right? A new book that he ain't gonna read. He'll read like the first page and be like, what the is this shit? That's what I thought about. I tried so many years ago. I really tried. I gave it a shot. And I've had to read some boring and ridiculous stuff in my life because of grad school and stuff. Trust me, that was the worst of the worst. I've never had it worse. Sorry about the camera flying all over the place. I was trying to open up my shake that I made. I'm really happy with the way it came out, but it's still too cold, so I'm just ripping off the top. This is another guy. It's always oh, the cops are here. It's Popo. 5050. All right, guys, 1 second. Not even. I'm just ripping open a carton. You guys would all yell at me if you saw the way I'm just ripping this thing apart. But it's annoying. It's too frozen. I thought it would be perfect by now. All right, we got it wide open now. His family's friends with Mark and David Schultz. That's who it is. See, I told you. Tell me. You guys need to tell me. I don't know who these people are. Better change the bad to avoid the fireworks. Yeah, I know, right, Twilla? That's almost it. People don't know until you come to Chicago that the fireworks are so crazy. That reminds me, that's interesting that you bring that up, Twilla. I was flying once on the 4th of July because of my trips that I go to the Midwest, like to Iowa and stuff. I was flying and coming back. It was either Iowa or the mountains in like New York and Pennsylvania, and it was wild seeing them from the the air system. Wild, but yeah, where you're out, like all the way out there, it's crazy. A lot of the flights for Midway have it worse because a lot of the people at Midway can't really make it up to the fireworks shows, and so there are so many illegal fireworks out there. Because literally one exit further, right after you hit the Skyway, which you can hit by Lakeshore Drive or the 94, the 2 main highway systems in Chicago, you hit Firework Capital USA. It's pretty wild, so you have a lot of people that are doing that. Hello. They don't like to say, some of them say hello to me, but she definitely doesn't, typically at least. I don't get a typical hello from her. Sorry, I'm crunching on my shake. Not even like I'm eating it. Crunching on it. But yeah, I don't usually eat till like 6 or 7. And I literally forgot once I got on the subway. Mark and David Schultz. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's awesome, SJ. You can mention they know SJ. They know who I am also. They know my story. SJ Solomon is going to be a moderator for me when I'm in the Midwest. He's going to moderate for me, and he's going to explain a lot of stuff that he actually has a great understanding of. Chicago's like crazy. I mean, First of all, there's two of the most expensive fireworks shows are in the country are in Chicago. One's by Navy Pier, and one's in Evanston by like Northwestern University, where I've been going live from the beach over there. Both of them. And then they have another fireworks show that they used to, at least, from the Sears Tower. Now it's got a different name. They shoot off of that. But I'll tell you, during the summer, every Wednesday night, I forget, I think it's twice a week even, like every Monday and Thursday, or Monday and Wednesday, or Sunday and Wednesday night, Navy Pier is a fireworks show the entire summer. Hello, David. But yeah, SJ, it's big time here. Utah, I hear that. You were a head coach for wrestling, SJ? That's awesome. Oh, when he was a head coach. I got you. Love wrestling. Yeah, Mark knows who I am. Mark, you can tell Mark I'm the guy that got my arm got reattached, and I started doing jiu-jitsu. They'll know who I am. That's what I do. That's what I do. I do the game. I came straight from jiu-jitsu. Carlson Gracie, Miguel Torres. I rep it big time. I even have my own patches that they make for me. I've been doing it since '99. You'll like this, SJ. I have my own that says on my jacket, like here's my jacket. It says Fight Club, Bear Jiu-Jitsu, but I got wrestling things on here too. It's a really nice, it's all like BJJ. I'm mixed martial arts. There's the chest for the grappling, but it is this physical chest. Yeah, I'm really big into it. Big into it. I know. Yeah, but he actually knows me though, because I'm saying from jiu-jitsu and stuff. Oh yeah, I was under Carlson Gracie Senior. I was the most important. If you Google right now, what was the most important fight for the UFC? It will say a specific fight. I guarantee if you Googled it right now, and I helped train one of the fighters from the most important fight that ever happened in the UFC. They went into that fight $40 million in debt, and they came out of that fight billionaires. Unfortunately, Stefan's not with us anymore either. But you can look it up. It'll say Stephan Bonner and Forrest Griffin, and I helped train Stephan for that fight. Very, very famous fight in the UFC. But Schultz was into this stuff like years ago. Years and years ago. But yeah, you guys know usually I'm either at the beach or I'm dressed for work, whatever. But during the summer, I just throw on fight shorts and tank top, and because it just gets so hot, too hot. For a long time, I used to like no matter what, always like get like you know. But after a while, once I started jiu-jitsu, that was it. Hello. Hello. I try to say hello because they're going. Since his bro was murdered by DuPont, yeah. Since his bro was murdered by DuPont, they love jiu-jitsu. Yes. Yeah, I know the whole. I know his. That's so cool that you know them. That's so cool, SJ. It's actually. For me, coming from, like, in my brain, you knowing him, that's, like, impressive. He's, like, that's cool. That's, like, actually very cool. Dude, SJ, you have no idea. We'll you can always email me, and I'll show you that that's going to be, that will be implemented. In LA, they have one of few of the greatest. We have the number 5 best jiu-jitsu school in the world in Chicago. It's all from Carlson Gracie. It's because Carlson Gracie moved to Chicago from LA for the last like 15 years of his life, or 10 years of his life, around that. He moved back to Chicago, and I was a little kid, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, Carlson Gracie moved to Chicago? And crazy. I mean, think about it like this. Joe Rogan started under Carlson Gracie. Mark is amazing. Mark is amazing. I think Joe should have Mark on. I've always thought of that Joe should have Mark on. Yeah, Solomon's going to get into it. Oh, yeah. That's not an if, that's a when. But I don't know if you guys watched that one time that Will was attacked. Will actually took he took a few good positions where I wonder if he's ever, I'm sure he's trained on some level something, but I wonder if he ever straight up trained jiu-jitsu. No one ever answered that question, but it looks like he does from the reaction that he gave. This guy's checking out the signs. I can't believe my shake is still frozen. It's annoying now. Yeah, he would benefit from it. That's absolute. That's a fact. And everybody agrees about that too, by the way. That's not something that's yeah. Mom, mention that we talked about it next time. You could bring it up in his chat. Solomon knows that I want him to get started. It's great for discipline. There's no brain damage that you get from specifically jiu-jitsu itself. It's literally physical chess. I can't tell you how many, like the biggest schools in the country, what they say is that they call jiu-jitsu like the silent assassins. It's like these tiny little lawyers and doctors, and you know, the owner of New Breed in Chicago, one of them is like, you know, it's just crazy. It is pretty hot. That's why literally, that's why I'm dressed the way I'm dressed. Usually I'm wearing nice clothing coming from the office. Today I threw on a pair of fight shorts and a tank top because it was in the 80s and humid. Like, the humidity is what kills me. Cali's not so bad because it's not so humid. It's a totally different heat. It's a totally different experience. But I know you guys had a heat wave. You got to tell SJ, like, next time you're also there, I give Solomon a hard way to go. He wears, like, hoodies, and then he wants to know why he's getting hot. And yeah, mention it to Solomon. Your little bro played football. I love the football. Oakland Raiders. Wow, no way. That's crazy. Yeah, they're all doing jiu-jitsu now. All those guys do jiu-jitsu now. Yeah. That is crazy. Was he a starter for Oakland? Because I'm a Denver fan, so that's my division. We're rivals with Oakland. Well, it's not Oakland anymore, but jiu-jitsu is where it's at. Yeah, those guys from football, a lot of the retired players like Brett Favre, John Elway, a lot of the retired players, they get into it when they're done because they still want to be part of a sport. But it's just, they've taken so much damage from, they say that the average football player, just from playing once a week, if you're a starter, you take over 100 times damage than fighters. And that's referring to fighters that actually trains, you know, stand up too. Jiu-jitsu, there's zero punching. It's all about position. Position before submission. That's what Carlson used to say. Yeah, I was blessed that I was able to. Yeah. You guys know what this place is? You don't know what Scientology is?
No idea.
You never heard about Scientology?
Yeah, no. So it's like, they just try to
It's, well, yes, they want you to, Just don't give them your address because they will send you mail for the rest of your life. You have no idea. Absolutely. I'm pissed off, guys, at Conor McGregor. He pulled out of a fight. First time he pulled out, and it's not cool. I'm letting all the chicas know, all the young ladies. He played for Detroit. Wow. Oh, he got injured. Yeah, they do treat him like shite. It's like if they're really, really good, then they treat them like gold. But if they're not a starter, it's baseline. It's nothing. Nada. Yeah, a lot of people. So I will tell you this, SJ. I don't know if you know this, but they recently made a law. Thank God, which I'm really happy about because I'm such a huge American football fan. And they recently made a law. These guys have like the best health insurance for life now. And if they're still within the age range that they would be playing and they can't play from an injury, they get paid minimum salary, which is like $300,000. Hello, hi, which is like $300,000 a year. So at least they're, but yeah, if you play for Detroit, that's the worst. Nobody wants to play for Detroit. They're getting better now, but they were the worst. You didn't have to erase that, SJ. The NBA is a whole story. Right now in basketball, though, SJ, you know what it's about? Caitlin Clark. Love it. I actually was one of the guys that that's always been going to the WNBA. I used to watch the Chicago Sky like crazy. I actually was they play at different stadiums, but anyway, at one of the stadiums, it was the United Center. They were playing there that night, and it was like like community appreciation night or something like that. And I won. Like everybody who walked in, there were like 50,000 people there, less than that, but tens of thousands of people there, and everybody got a ticket, a raffle ticket, and I couldn't believe it. Me and my buddy, we like waited till the end, and we couldn't believe it. We got it. And this one girl that plays for the young lady that played for Chicago Sky, I used to love her, and I got her shoes. Yeah, my daughter has all that stuff, signed jerseys and shoes and a lot of cool stuff. But Caitlin Clark has brought so many eyes to basketball. Like, as we say in Hebrew, kol hakavod. That's what Mark Schultz would say. He would say, kol hakavod. She's amazing, Caitlin Clark. She really is. I'm much more into fighting lately, but I grew up on football. I grew up hating the Raiders, SJ. But like in a good way, It's not the same. Football is not the same beef that you have like in fighting. Like there are fighters that really hate each other. In the NFL, it's just like it's sports still. That part I like about it. I don't like the concussion aspect of it. But I played college SJ in overseas. I played college in Israel. Basketball and football. And then I got into jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu became my main thing, but I played college ball. We're like entire family are 49ers. Listen, man, I could not tell you how much I was rooting for the Niners last year. I made a huge party, and I was so hoping the Niners would rip KC apart, but they didn't. Broke my heart. Can't stand KC. I think the Niners have a very strong chance of going back again. People don't realize this, but in the overtime, they won the coin toss, and people do not realize that they could have not accepted the kick. It would have been. It's always better but the captain did not know the rules. He did not know that the new rule in the NFL is overtime, both teams get possession of the football. Both teams. And it used to be whoever scores first. Now it's like both teams get possession. So you don't want to do it. Niners got a field goal, and then everyone knows the rest. But Hi, Style Audit 1A. How are you? We're talking about everything from Scientology to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to NFL. SJ's got some great connections and stories. I would love it, SJ. If I'm ever out there, you'll hook it up. You got to hook it up, so I'm there. Listen, guys, can you please speak to Connor? He can't be pulling out of fights. They don't know what I'm talking about. They're looking at me like I'm nuts. No way. Olympic Games basketball player. That's awesome. I was a power forward. That's what I played, power forward and tight end. Zero athletic skills, I mean, high school sports. I'll bet you, if you have family that's played in the freaking NFL, that you definitely have the genes to be an athlete. People just aren't necessarily raised with it. I know they didn't know what I was talking about. Most of the people that walk into this building, because they're all from Ireland, and so they know what I'm talking about. Here, watch this. I'll tell these girls coming up. But oh, I love dogs. Beautiful dog. Beautiful. Oh, I already bothered them before. Have a good night, guys. I bothered them before already. Let's see what she's talking about. Hi. Hello. Nope. One big nothing burger. SJ, that, by the way, I am super impressed. That is absolutely crazy that your brothers played. Anybody that makes the NFL is like next level athlete. Anybody. Because the combines are literally they're like the biblical source of athletic skills, the combines. The 40-yard dash, the kick, everybody. So, yeah, cool. I can never remember what side of the field, of course. I was supposed to laugh because I switched nickname. My coaches love me for comic effect. I look athletic as hell. I'll bet. I mean, it's for sure in your blood. If you have friggin' siblings that were in the NFL, like, there's no question it's in your blood. I mean, I'm telling you, the NFL, the NBA too, but the NFL specifically, their combines are like the most important reference points for athletic abilities. People do the combines just to find out where they stand. It's reps of 250, the 40-yard dash, the kick, the throw, and breaking ankles always is a part of it. But the 40-yard dash and the repping 250 are the two most famous reference points for athletic ability. And I'll tell you like how awesome. That's why it's awesome. Specifically fighting and football, because you see big dudes that don't necessarily look like they're athletes, but they're so super athletic. Like these 350-pound linebackers would beat me in a race on any second of any day for the rest of their lives. If we're even remotely the same age, they'll kick my butt. They would crush me. It's your best friend? That's awesome. That is awesome. My sister's one of my best friends, so I know what that's like. And my brother literally is my best friend. The whole entire world, so that is awesome. Did you get to go to games at least? Did you get tickets? It's really hard to go to games lately in Cali because they made it so expensive. Ohio. Well, Dayton and Cleveland are, it's my family. My family's from Dayton. Speaking about Ohio, that's cool. SJ, my uncle, my mom's uncle, so my great uncle played for Ohio State. He was a big player for Ohio State and he got injured. He would have played for the NFL for sure. He was super athletic. Well, hello, Art from Ohio. from Ohio, then Ohioans definitely understand football. They always have the lovable loser teams, unfortunately, but siblings are the best. Just to watch the fight in the stands in Oakland, right? That's what there's on Facebook. There's a group. It's called AFC West, which is the division. It's called AFC West Trash Talk, and all the fans just talk trash. And it's so funny because that's what they're always saying about. Everybody makes fun of the 49ers, about KC fans, that they're all inbred. People call, if people that hate, hi, how you doing, bro?
Hey, brother, how are you, man?
Good to see you. I see that guy every once in a while. But, yeah, Oakland is made fun of for, like, the game banging and the fights. And they call Denver the Donkeys instead of the Broncos. Like, that's the big joke. And everybody makes fun of KC. Originally from... Oh, wow. Big Mountaineer fan. There you go. That's a legit squad. But yeah, the fights in Oakland get crazy. That's why I always want to go to games out there. But it's, I think, 4 times the price for a beer in Oakland than it is. And no, it's not Oakland anymore, but it's, out by the Raiders. What's up, dude?
I see these things online.
Yeah? And what did you?
I just use the bathroom, but it's a scam, right?
Very much so. I was going to ask you what you were... I wasn't sure if you were here to pick someone up, or what do you think about it?
Oh, I don't know. I just went to the restroom.
No, they let you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they try to sell you a book?
No, the lady walked up to me.
And what'd she say?
She's like, oh, you're here to check out the place? And I was
Yeah.
like, no, I just came to use the restroom. She's like, oh, you got to sign in. And the guy's like, no, it's fine. You can use it.
Really?
But I seen them online. I thought they were going to hold me up, like...
They
start
will. They'll
talking
make
to
you
me.
create. Do not give them your address.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
You've seen the streamers, probably, right?
Yeah, I see this on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm on. This is right now, live.
Oh, you're doing that
Yeah,
live?
this is live
Oh,
right now. You
okay.
say hello to everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's your first name? You could,
I'm John.
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 Nice to meet you,
You
John.
too, man.
Guys, John walked in and they let him use the washroom. You have no idea how funny everybody here is going
I
to
was
think
like-
that is.
I was like, this looks familiar. I'm like, I seen a place like this. Then I thought about it. I was like, oh, I seen this shit on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they do use some pretty women for this.
Right?
Yeah.
They do pretty much anything. If they go after people that are down and out, they utilize whatever skills that somebody in there might have, and they abuse them like crazy. Everybody's saying hello to you.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm not used to
Well,
being on the
let's see.
camera.
Well, do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
cool.
mind. Yeah.
Dress up to Oakland games. Yeah, the Oakland games are crazy. Yeah, guys, John literally walked in, didn't realize what he was walking into, and he freaking went in there to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Another hey, John. How were the bathrooms?
They were nice.
Nice bathrooms.
Honestly, I thought it was an open house.
SJ, he said, yeah. They make it seem like it's an open house like all the time.
Yeah.
But like I'll come here and they shut their shades.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they get...
They don't like it.
No.
I think they were like in New York too.
It's mostly, you've probably seen LA.
Oh, it was LA. Yeah, LA.
Yeah, you've probably seen a lot of LA, a lot of like influencers and
Yeah.
stuff. They're
Uh-huh.
like, I don't typically do like YouTube, whatever, but they hurt somebody that I love very badly. And so,
Oh, yeah?
yeah. So I am definitely, we're here to make sure no one new goes in. It's hard to get people out, but
Yeah.
that's cool. The bathrooms were nice.
Oh, they're beautiful. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's fancy.
That's awesome.
They got
You hear that,
popcorn.
guys?
If you guys want popcorn, they got popcorn.
They got popcorn, guys. I think that's today. I noticed people had popcorn. That's because I think of 4th of July.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have my friend waiting in the car.
Go ahead, dude.
Nice
It's
meeting
really
you
nice
today.
to meet you. Israel.
What's your Instagram?
Forget Instagram. Go on YouTube.
Oh, what's your
It's
YouTube?
spelled Yisroel.
Okay.
And last name is Brownstein, and I'm literally under my name. So if you just go, you'll see a lot of others here. Type it in really bad. Yisroel.
YISROEL.
And space, and then you could do last name Brownstein, BROWNSTEIN, and then are you in YouTube right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so hit 77. It'll come up anyway. It'll come up anyway. It should do. Yeah, that's me right there. I'm live right now. If you hit that, you'll see me
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Nice.
I'll watch
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
You watch.
I'll see you
All
around.
right. Be good, bro.
You too. Thank you.
Popcorn and nice bathrooms, guys. That's what he says. I want to go back really quick. What were you saying? 1 second, guys. I'm going to catch up now. White dress at the opening. SJ, you got to go on Facebook, and it's called AFC West Trash Talk. It's unbelievable. The Warriors fans are incredible, too. Well, Steph Curry is not. He is so good. It's crazy. The bathrooms he liked, they don't share well with others. No, they don't. That's a great point, Twila. Yeah, he said he would. His buddy was waiting for him in the car. They just got out to get something, and the other place wouldn't let him use the washroom. I know, SJ, I agree. I wish he would. But SJ, that's crazy. That's cool that you know about that. You know Oakland, because like we get into it all the time on Facebook. I get into it with people all the time. I mean, it's there for that purpose, so no one's like really insulted for real. But it is some wild trash talk, some very wild trash talk. The guidelines are literally different if you're in that app, because people talk so much trash that typically Facebook you'll get like flagged. But if you sign in, you're submitting that it's like a fully adult, blah blah blah. There's like a whole thing you have to sign to get in there. But yeah, you got to check it out, SJ. West Virginia, you heard of every inbred joke? I'll bet you have. West Virginia. What's that good song? There's a really good West Virginia song. You know, there's a guy on YouTube. I literally watch almost nothing besides, you know, I know Joe Rogan from Jiu-Jitsu, so I got into his podcast. I don't even watch all of his podcasts. But, oh, hey, Wendy, what's up? Wendy, you got to see this live from the beginning. It's awesome. You just missed this guy walked in just to use the bathroom. And they ended up letting him use the bathroom. It's hilarious. But there's one great YouTuber from West Virginia, Umpaville, that's his name. He's awesome. He's awesome. Everybody knows what's up, though. Yeah, you'll rewind. Yeah, when you get a chance. Country Roads, that's right, Art. That is the song. Good. Just now follow them on Facebook. You'll love it, SJ. You'll love it. You can trash talk my name. People know who I am. We trade memorabilia and stuff. It's a really cool little group. It was busy as hell when I first got here, Wendy. You have no idea. It was crazy. And I got a number of people to stop and talk to me. There's somebody still in there right now that was going in there that thinks that Scientology can save him. And I gave him the information he needed just to know what he was walking into. And I want to see. The second I told him it costs money, he's like, what? Money? And then it seemed like he was, but he's still in there. Let's see what happens. We'll see soon. West Virginia trash talking is on another level. You're absolutely right. The South in general, but you're right. Virginia, it's so America. Like Virginia's America. The Midwest, Virginia, but the South is like still holds that, you know. The female before the shades came down was Jessica with the sweater. Okay. You know, Wendy, I'm happy you're here because I wanted to know names of people, and you know the names because I know a lot of the people by face. But when I was coming down the block, Wendy, I forgot her name, the really elderly woman, and she stopped and spoke to me. We weren't even on the same block as Scientology, but she was, oh my God, it was just bad. I was telling her she needs to come to the lake for some aqua therapy. She needs to get out of here. Take me home, country road. Yeah, I have a horrible voice, so yeah, not gonna happen, but yeah. Yeah, you're right though, SJ. That's exactly what I was thinking. That was the song I was thinking of before, yep. I can't wait for this guy to come out. What do you guys think? This guy's gonna come out. You think he'll have bought a book? I don't know, man. He seemed very, very, like, convincing. He said he doesn't really have the money, but I hope he doesn't buy a book. I really hope he doesn't buy a book. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, I didn't make too big of a deal because he seemed like the type of guy to... I pointed out I just wanted to see what he would say once I mentioned money. He's like, well, I heard if you're going clear... You guys remember probably better than me. You'd have to watch it to see it. But he wants to go clear. That's what he said. They play that song? That's awesome. I hope not. You're right, Twilla. You're probably right, even though I really hope that's not the case. But listen, if he gets the info he wants, because he's looking for it, and they don't snag him on the book, I'm cool. If he comes out with a book, I will be very sad. You know what I should have told him? I should have told him, if they offer you the book, I'll get you the same book for like $2, $3 on eBay or something. Actually, the more I think about it, I should have bothered him a little bit more. They better not take advantage of him. And he said he doesn't have money to be like... When I told him hundreds of thousands of dollars to go clear, his eyes were like, what? He couldn't believe it. Let's see the battery. I got you some battery left. Twilla, I hope not. But you make a good point. Very good point. Oh, this lady also, she's about to walk out, the purse lady. She actually says hello to me once in a blue moon. They put up that sign recently, by the way, the smoking sign, because of all the smokers in Scientology. Wendy, I'm sure you noticed that. That smoking sign never used to be there. I'm no one to talk. Even with all the athletics I try to get involved in, it's just, I don't know, it's like the one thing in my community growing up in like a very strict background. Smoking cigarettes was just like never like considered that bad. Nobody ever said it's good for you, and all the people in the community, now that everybody's as knowledgeable as we are, they'll all tell you how horrible it is. But when I was a kid, they didn't. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're back. There we go. Super hard sales. Yeah, they don't let people out easily. I hope not. It makes you feel cozy. I agree, actually. Feeling cozy is the best. SJ. Yeah, I hope not, guys. You're right. You know what? I think I should have pressed him harder. I really wanted him to just go in and come out and see what happened. But you're right. That's really bad. I hope not. I really hope not. You guys bring up a good point. You guys gotta get on me. Next time I gotta be better at keeping him away. Poor guy, yeah, it is. It better not be ours. I hope not, because I want to actually like talk to him, find out what his experience was like. Hopefully you guys are all gonna go see fireworks tomorrow. Scientology should put on a fireworks show for everybody. They owe the community. What do they give back to the community, huh? Nothing. They don't give nothing to the community. The cops, that's about it. And that's only for their own benefit. Wendy, if you saw that guy, I really want to know who he is. I've seen him so many times. Gave a thumbs up or a hang loose sign before he walked in. He did. He's into the gates of hell. He did. It was like right before getting on a roller coaster ride. That's what I felt like. Oh, I spilled. I knew this was going to happen. Told you guys. I was messing with my shake and now it's all over me. And my bag. Not cool. My bad. I hate when that happens. I get a little obsessive, in fact. I hope it's not going to be crazy. How bad is my shirt, guys? Not too bad. Sorry. You gave a thumbs up. Yeah, I know. That is crazy yesterday that he walked in like that. That's a great point, too. I know, Twilla, I was telling them how crazy it is in Chicago. It's like Indiana is the number one, and because we border them, we're number two. But the most illegal fireworks are shot off on the south side of Chicago and the north side of Indiana. There's like a square 2 mile, and they refer to it as like, I forgot what it's called, but it's the most illegal fireworks in the country that are being shot off. Oh, I know. Thank you. I appreciate that, Twila. It didn't look so bad. For a second it did, but I think it was mostly ice that fell, not as much of the shake, so thank you. I was hoping not. SJ, you're not allowed to delete things. I like when people just... It isn't bad. Looking good. Okay, thank you. I was hoping. Hello! She's another one that's always weird. Oh, hi! She gave a big hello. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can see into the, see if they turn the lights back on in the front. These lights were off before. Ooh, they really got good at closing the gaps. These are straight up windy. Oh, see, this is the way it always was. Down there they used to have, you were able to see everything. I don't know if you guys, now you're probably just looking at my shadow. I keep by mistake hitting that button. All are welcome, yet all are not welcome. I love how they say it. SJ, I feel bad because I never read before I hit send. Oh, please, SJ, I love it. I love it. I'm pretty good. I'm dyslexic, so I'm pretty good at just understanding what people write anyway. I'm pretty severely dyslexic. When I was getting my doctorate, it made things very difficult for me, but I can understand almost always. I get what you're going at. I did the blinds, I hit hard, and then I had a good conversation first. And there was one guy that went and used the washroom, and this one I'm hoping this other dude comes out soon. But they're making a good point. They might really have railed this guy in. Who knows? Wendy, you always, any of you guys, by the way, I don't care. If you guys ever want to send anything to like Natalie or anything like that, I'm always cool with that. Not very good at editing. There's only one live I have that I did not make public yet because I really do have to edit it. It's not fair to a lot of the kids in my program. All the girls, the young ladies said they don't mind, but they were all like, it was like basically a live where, yeah, I didn't realize it till afterwards. You know, I was like looking at comments, but basically it was a live with a bunch of guys and young ladies swimming. So there's like a lot of like women that are dressed like they should have been at the beach, but I just felt bad. I can't believe it either, by the way. I thought they would for sure either get his, yeah, you can use the bathroom, oh, what's your address? Like just pretend like they needed it for something, or just say no. I can't believe they just let him in. And he right away said, oh my God, yeah, I know what this place is. That's what he said. He's like, I see everybody on YouTube. It's awesome to know that the people that know about Scientology these days. By the way, Wendy, there's a guy in there. I don't know if you saw him earlier. There's a guy in there that's dressed up like Tom Cruise with the flight outfit. I'm not kidding, by the way. For real, for real. There's a guy in there that's wearing the flight suit. Like, no exaggeration. Like, literally dressed up. Like, it was like a costume. Nor does it have anything to do with Oxford. Thank you for, I have to. Yeah, I'll try to make sure, yeah. I will, Wendy. I will try to. That was crazy. I mean, the guy's literally dressed up like that. Like it's not Halloween yet. Boom. He's in there now walking around in his flight suit. You need to teach me how to do some editing, Wendy. I'm really bad at that. I know, not the Tom Cruise flight suit. At first, when I saw, like, I thought it was just a dude on the street. I'm like, that guy's wearing a flight suit. That's pretty crazy. And then I see him walking in. I'm like, oh my God, it's totally Tom Cruise. Crazy. Totally Tom Cruise. SJ, right? I didn't even see. I only know that you wrote Tim now that you wrote Tom. I thought you wrote Tom. Like, that's my brain just figures out these words quickly because they always do. This guy's looking. He's like, wait, what is this place? Let's see what he has to say. He's running. Oh, this is hilarious. But yeah, anyway, there's one live that you guys would really like. It's just in my program. The young ladies, they say they don't care, but I feel uncomfortable putting out a live where like 80% of the live is, you know, people scantily dressed. It's at a private beach, so I got permission from everybody there before. No one that was on camera didn't know. They all knew. Literally, they all knew. Like, they announced it for my sake. I'm connected to those people down there. That's where my buddy's memorial spot is. He had wishes for his body, so there's no grave, but that's where we planted a tree for him. He was the first lifeguard. Oh, I understand the autocorrect chat right away. But you don't even need to autocorrect it for me. It's like, boom, automatically I see it. I see it as correct. That's just my eyes. I still can't get over the fact that that guy walked in there with, like, dressed up like Tom Cruise. I'm sure it's like a 4th of July something, but like, for what? Like, what's the point? Like, why do you want to look like Tom Cruise for the 4th of July? I don't get it. Like, I legit don't get it. Like, there are certain aspects of shit that goes on here that I don't get it really, but I get it a little bit. And then there's other stuff that goes on here that's just crazy. Just like absolute nonsense. Utter disgraceful nonsense. Thank you, SJ. SJ, if you haven't seen it, I have done other lives. 2 nights ago, I did a live out there where I took everybody to the site. That's really, like, I kind of found out about Scientology through that. And, you know, listen, what Scientology does when they disconnect you from your family, and then those last years of a person's life where they can't even talk to their family members. I mean, it's just devastating, absolutely devastating. It's so devastating to me. So devastating. But yeah, I haven't been out here. I know Wendy's out here all the time still, which is awesome, Wendy. You shut them down. I'm waiting for that guy. Got her right. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't buffer on you guys. But yeah, I'm waiting for that guy to come out. I'm super curious to know what he thinks about his little tour. Scientology. When you think about it, it's just so easy for me to laugh. I know it's bad because people are really hurt. And hey, I'm not going to get too much into it right now, but the fact that recently there was something that happened where numerous people were affected by it, that's some serious shit. That's some really serious stuff. So, this community is, there's just nothing good about it. They create monsters. And anybody that watches my channel, that my number one topic that I like to discuss is the personality component of Scientology. It's so important to me for people to understand that one of two things happens. Either you're raised without a personality and your own identity, or it's stripped from you later in life. They're doing a hard sell. You're right, SJ. You're absolutely right. Yeah, he's going to listen to whatever they say. I agree with you. The more I'm thinking about it now, I was excited for him to actually go in, but I should have told him to be firm. But you know what? He's one of those guys. He's literally the type of guy that Scientology gets. That is the type of guy, Wendy, you'd understand if I was here, I fear too, SJ. And that's the right word too. Whenever I'm out here, I have a different energy, the anxiety that I have. I'm sure you guys have seen my other lives. Yesterday, if you guys want to see a really funny one, my mom finally agreed to be on camera. That was hilarious. She was telling people stories. She just random stories. She lost her. Mom's good. You guys are going to really get to know her over the summer. Hello. You guys will really get to know her over the summer when I'm live in Iowa. And Shannon's going to actually officially interview my mom. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, Wendy or Shannon or one of the people that helps me out here understand how to do what I need to do. I'm going to put in the dates of the speeches because I got permission from the universities. Wait, I love when you guys talk. SJ, by the way, thank you for interacting. I love it. And without you being, yeah, that would have been really bad, right? You know what? You're right. Thank you, SJ. It makes me happy that I'm here. I actually appreciate you saying that because it gives me, if Wendy's on lately, if I'm busy, I'll still check out whatever he's doing. But I have not made it down to the org itself. Is that a track? Yeah. That's all illegal fireworks. What you're hearing right now is all illegal fireworks that the guy's just doing on the block. So exactly what Twilla. Do you guys hear it? Sounds like gunshots, right? It's all illegal fireworks. That's what it is. That was crazy. That was one shot of fireworks. There's tons of smoke coming out of that street. Oh, and the helicopter's there. They really got strict. They follow license plates now. When they shoot bottle rockets out of the cars, that's one of the things they do. Yeah, thank you, SJ. I'll be there for him when he comes out. That's for sure. I will be there for him when he comes out. I agree. Thank you. You heard it. Yeah, that was fireworks. I'm telling you, it gets psycho starting tonight. And tomorrow night, I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live from a really cool spot, the observatory up Northwestern, because I've passes always to the private beaches out there. And I'm going to go out there tomorrow night, and I'm going to go live from there from my buddy's memorial tree. I watch fireworks there. It's literally me and my baby brother, who's not a baby anymore, but me and my baby brother, it's been a tradition, literally probably close to 20 years now. We've been going to this one spot and we watch fireworks the 4th of July if we're in the country. Both of us have had to serve and do things outside of the country, so both of us have been away at times. Ironically, at times where people should be appreciating what what people do outside of the country. It's unfortunate that things go on at all, but yeah. Noise State rocks. Wait, what do you say? One second. Love serving out by noise. Oh, street rocks. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Style Audit. Funny. Style Audit. Are you from Chi-Town? I never asked you. A lot of you, I really appreciate you coming into my chat. I see some of you guys are some of my hardcore, and a lot of you guys are SJ. I appreciate it. You saw me in Solomon's chat. I'm always in Solomon's chat, and I appreciate that you came out here. SJ, I spoke to Solomon actually right before I went live. But yeah, I hope to come out to Cali towards the end of the summer, and have the opportunity to like actually meet everybody out there. That's gonna be cool. I really hope. That's my hope. I can't get. It's no guarantee, but midsummer's a guarantee in the Midwest. You're in the burbs now. Got you. So Evanston Style Audit. That's where I go. I'm always in Evanston. Dempster Street Beach House. The tree that was planted there is. You'll know from now on if you're ever out there. Just go ask where Adam's tree is, and they planted a tree because he ran the entire strip of the 5 of the nicest beaches in the country, and it was all his gig. I mean, he literally ran the whole thing. When he passed away, the fire department, Evanston Fire, took over, which it's a little more streamlined, but it doesn't have that same homey, good feeling that it used to have. Yeah, if you know Evanston well, tomorrow, so you'll see Style Audit. I'm almost like I've done like probably 5 lives from Evanston. And Style Audit, I apologize. One of them I am going to eventually put out. It's the best one I've done so far. It's still private because a lot of the chicas that were in my program, the young ladies that were in my program, they were totally cool with it. They all agreed, but only afterwards did I realize, I was like, oh, people are dressed like they're supposed to be dressed at the beach. And I just didn't want to, I just didn't want to put it out there. I think I'm first generation immigrants. Oh, really? Wow. Not included as well. Yeah, we have mandatory service. I was born. It's very rare for this to occur. So most dual citizens, you're born a citizen of a country, and then you can sign up if you meet the requirements for another citizenship. When I was born, all they cared about was where were you born in that country. So automatically, if you guys ever heard of the tunnels near Gaza where where Hamas came out of the tunnels, that's the city I lived in, but I was born in Jerusalem. All they cared about was that. And in America, if both your parents are American, my mom's from Dayton, Ohio, my dad's from Hartford, Connecticut, so I automatically was born, and my parents forgot to tell me that. So when I was like a troubled teen and I ran away, and all of a sudden I get to the Middle East and I got arrested when I landed because I was already 18. I didn't have the proper, have a good night, guys. I didn't have the proper passports. This is going to be a clown car. That's hilarious. I'm not going to put them on, but hello. Your brothers, wow. Yeah. Yep. I am not into politics at all. Everybody on my channel knows that, but what I will say is after October 7th, anyone below 45 was called up to be at least in the reserves. I ended up getting called too. It was an automatic call. And I'm lucky because I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. They end up utilizing my services for other things, but still it's kind of crazy to have to be out there. Yeah, so you understand life, SJ. That's the thing. A lot of people in the world, it's just like, people don't, and I'm not blaming them. It's the lights just turned on. Chicago lights. people just don't understand. They don't understand like the world the same way that you do. Hello. They just don't understand the way that you do, the way that other people view life. Good, SJ. Thank you. I'm with you. It's cool, SJ, though, that you live at least on the East Coast, because on the West Coast, because I mean, LA used to be one of my favorite spots, but everybody's been moving. All my friends have moved to Austin, Vegas, or Phoenix, Austin, Vegas. There's one place I can't think of, but that's everybody's moved. Like, people think of Vegas as the Strip. People don't realize Vegas has become a metropolitan city, and the suburbs are tremendous there. You know what I love, and what I love about places like Austin and even Vegas is, you know, there's nature and you still get water. Like, even though you're not off the lake, you still get like the swimming pools and everything else. You know, it's like, hey guys. They were like, oh yeah, you heard them, guys? Oh yeah, Scientology. I know what that is. Should have said. It's hilarious to me. Hilarious. Yeah, people in America don't understand growing up in a place where no matter what, you gotta serve. After the Vietnam War, that was it. You know, there was no more mandatory service. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, hey, you see my bag? See that, SJ? That's my bag. I carry that around everywhere. I have one. That was awesome. Oh, that was amazing. He just played with them big time. That was hilarious, actually. So actually, I'll tell you something cool. I have one sibling who is a very big time lawyer, and just moved to the Bay. He does trans, so he does very specific work for that community. Your bridge, it is your bridge. It is your bridge. My mom was just there. They went up to Sacramento too. See, you know what? It's a good opportunity. People that don't know me, that I love to bring up, is like, yeah, I'm Jewish and I'm actually religious, but I have a sibling that's trans, and no one in the Jewish community ever disconnected that individual from the community. No one disconnected my sibling from anything at all. My sibling is considered as much of the community as we are. There is no, you know. Scientology is the opposite. But SJ, it's awesome. Like, in my opinion, yes, Kobe Bryant, LeBron, but in my opinion, after MJ, one of the most exciting players to ever play is Steph. It's just my opinion. Steph is just amazing. Amazing. I mean, I don't think people recognize enough just how amazing it is to live in a generation where you get to watch. But yeah, that is yours. Oh, that couple totally knew. Hello. You're not interrupting anything. I actually don't put you guys on camera if you don't want. Absolutely. People know, though, anybody in this neighborhood, they know what's up. But that couple totally knew that was funny when he ran in there. But all these people are from Ireland. They came in for, hey guys! You're from Ireland, right? Yeah, see? So what do you think about this place? I'm pissed off at Conor. Conor McGregor, he pulled out of his fight.
Oh, did he?
Pulled out. Broken toe. He's never pulled out before. This is the first time he's ever pulled out of a fight. Ever. And that's their biggest. What? The fight was him and Chandler, Michael Chandler. Yeah, they were supposed to fight already at 303, and it looks like, I don't think he's ever going to fight again. You get that much money, and it's like he's on his yacht 90% of the time. He's just like, his proper 12 and his yacht, and yeah, I really believe that. A lot of people think he's just going to come back. I would find it hard to train if I had, you know what I mean? Like, why make yourself crazy when you're getting exactly correct. They're talking about Irish now, Steph Curry. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, my brother is amazing. SJ, my brother is amazing. Steph Curry is a freaking artist. His play is artistic. Sister David? What does that mean? What does Sister David mean? She doesn't know. They said say Sister David to the Irish. Explain style on it. Never heard of it. You know about all the sports? I love the sports, SJ. Sports are like literally like if I didn't have sports growing up, I grew up without a television, without a radio, without newspapers, without nothing. I grew up like that. All I had was sports. All I had was sports. And when I was in the accident, Michael Jordan came to visit me in the hospital. John Elway came to visit me in the hospital. The entire 40... Oh, you'll love this, SJ. So in 1989, that was the year that the 49ers had won the Super Bowl. And the whole defensive line, I still remember like meeting... It was like, these guys were like close to 7 feet tall, 350 pounds. They all came and they let us wear their Super Bowl rings and take pictures. Have a one. Dairy Girls. Do you know what Dairy Girls is? Northern. Okay, she does. There you go. She does know about that. You got it, style on it. She got it. SJ, I could speak sports like never. I could speak sports and never get bored. It's one of those topics. Psychology, trauma, sports. Sports was all I knew as a kid. I was lucky too. A lot of my friends didn't get to play as much as I did. I got to play because they made a dispensation for me because of how injured I was and I needed so much physical rehabilitation. So it was so important for me to see. That's another great example, right? Here, there's a religion that X, Y, and Z doesn't necessarily fit within the criteria of blah, 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 blah. But you have someone like me that needed whatever I needed, and it was totally cool. Everything was dope. My dad was a big rabbi, and everybody knew. I used to go swimming at like the Christian Center, the YMCA, all the time. They took care of me in Children's Memorial Hospital, which is now called Lowry's, which is in Northwestern in the city, not Northwestern, Evanston. But I used to go there all the time and swim and love sports. I wish I was a better swimmer. That's one thing that I wish. I never swam professional, but if you watch my lives, a big part of my life was my first job ever was being a lifeguard. When I ran away from the community, my buddy Adam, who's not with us anymore, that was my first job he gave me as a lifeguard. First job ever. Very defining point in my life. For about 10 years too, best years of my life. Then things really fell apart, but later, but yeah. There was like a 10-year slot that like it was solid. 10 years, about a 10 years. I'm trying to think exactly, but yep. Hi, doggy. Beautiful dog. Now it's starting. Oh, really? I'll check it out, Style Audit. I'll check it out. Look at that dog. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. There's a lot of dog owners on this. Wendy can tell you also. Shannon, she knows all about. Shannon has a dog, and she knows all about the dogs. So Style Audit's from. That's cool to know, Style Audit, that you're from. Chi-Town on some level, even if it's the suburbs. I don't want to. I mean, you said it, so it's fine. I don't want to dox anybody, but I like to know where people are from. SJ's from the Bay. Yep, my brother's a big lawyer out there. I don't remember now, SJ, but I'll let you know the name of the firm. All they do is immigration and LGBT. That's literally their entire. That's all they do. They do nothing else, and they do litigate for, for the rights. It's, to be honest, I mean, he gets paid pretty well for doing it, but there's a lot of civil rights activism within his job. And he himself was born a female and went through the whole process. Transition. I love him to death too. I helped raise him. He's a lot younger than I am. Like a lot younger. Like close to 15 years younger. But yeah. Hello. Good. How you doing? You guys stay connected for 2 seconds. I just need literally 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sports can be a huge blessing and a path to healing. Yes. Yes. Correct. It was his love language. Totally got you. Your dad was probably into some of the coolest sports that I wish I knew more about. My daughter played soccer. She was really good. But I love watching rugby. Even though I don't understand it completely, but it's awesome, you know. I knew what you were writing. Competitive. I knew what you were writing. Hello. There's a lot of, I don't know. Oh, it's probably 4th of July stuff, but they're all drinking. That's cool. Good for them. Lectures by, I'll check it out. Robert Sabowski at Stanford explained the same thing. Oh, yes. I have read a little bit about it. You know, it was difficult for my dad. My family, no one really had a problem accepting it. Besides, my dad is a big rabbi and kind of like Orthodox Jewish rabbi, so it was a little complicated for him. But he got directed towards the right info to read, and I actually know who that is because of that. I should check out more. You're right. Good point. Thank you for throwing that out there. Trans being real and the levels involved in gender. Yeah, it's such a complicated topic, but I'm accepting as long as the person's psychologically healthy. Then who am I to say one way? I can find it on YouTube. You got it. Rugby. Oh my God, it looks so awesome. Most of the UC Berkeley rugby team games. Don't tell my brothers. Oh, that's okay. I know exactly what you're trying to say. It's like, see, people always think, oh, it's American football versus like football. I'm always like, no. It's American football and rugby. Like that's they're beasts. Those rugby players are absolutely. I love that movie with Matt Damon and Morgan Freeman. That movie was awesome. Those type of sport movies can like send chills up my spine. Don't tell my brothers. You're awesome, SJ. Hello, Queen's Tusky Meow. Queen, sorry. I got my glasses on. Queen Tusky Meow. Queen Tusky Meow. I'll have to remember that. Hello, Santa Cruz. We're talking about your area. All Cali, Cali. All Cali, Cali. Absolute beast, just say. It's crazy. The scale, 100%. It's very famous for, even more than the NFL, for people above 225 pounds to run the 40 in, I forgot the time, but rugby players actually have a higher average than NFL players, which first of all, like, well, yeah, the NFL is wide receivers. They're much different than, no. The linebackers in the NFL are also super fast. I mean, if you're pass rushing in the NFL, your combines were amazing. And rugby players still score like a whole category above an entire category above typical football players. Give me one more quick second. It's actually just the time to say something Judaism wise. Give me just one more second. Irvin. That's Irvin. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had to say a quick prayer. God, I like when you say hello to each other. Hey Eric, how you doing? The number of rugby players who throw up the sidelines from getting hit hard. Oh my God. It's crazy. Every game. Yeah, it is insane. Yeah. It's literally the most physical sport that has the least injuries per contact. So per contact in the sport, it has the least injuries, which is very rare. Very rare. The skill to not hurt him. Yeah, I'm telling you, that is one of the greatest part about rugby. You know how crazy it is that because they don't wear helmets, it's showing how they have. So for every 100 concussions in the NFL, there's only, I think, 7 in rugby. It's literally 93% less concussions, something like that. And it's such contact. It's just because they don't wear helmets, they don't hit each other in the face. It's the same thing with boxing and MMA. One of the reasons they don't have as many concussions in mixed martial arts is because you're not just sitting there slugging at each other's heads, and the gloves are not big enough to just, so you might get some knots and bumps and a black eye, but the concussions are less. It's the same thing in rugby, same concept. It is a beautiful thing. It is. I'm telling you, they're some of the greatest athletes ever. Supposedly in that movie with Matt Damon, I forget the name of it, but supposedly in that movie they used a few real rugby teams. You know what? As Matt Damon says, I'm actually a big fan of him and Ben Affleck. A lot of the films that they've made together, I'm a big fan of. And he actually talked about the fact that when he was preparing for that specific film, he actually played rugby. He played, which is so cool, right? What? Say it? No, I'm keeping it away. You want to say hello?
No. Hi.
Oh. You're good. No, this place. What do you think about this place?
Are you on a live video right now?
I'm on the live.
With Instagram?
YouTube.
She's a religion. How many viewers?
Not that many. I'm not a big channel. I have another channel that's big when I do. There's like a story, my life story.
Yeah.
I have a lot of viewers, but this is like small. There's like it's like 10 viewers right now. What do you do?
I'm a home economics and religion teacher.
Religion? Very cool.
Yeah.
That's what I studied. My bachelor's before I got my doctorate.
And religious education.
Yeah. Talmudic studies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool. So you know the difference between religion and cults.
Yeah.
Guys, this young lady who's not on camera, but she studied religion. That's what she did. And you guys are here for the summer?
Yeah.
Very cool. Why? What? No one ever told me. Why is everyone here? What's the?
And we're all Irish. This is an
That I know. I'm
This
pissed
is-
off. Conor
it's,
McGregor owes me an apology for pulling out of that fight.
This building wasn't here last year, but this.
Oh, you guys came last year too?
Yeah, I was here last year.
Yeah, this building wasn't here. The
This
opening was.
last year.
Yeah.
This building here is like summer accommodation for Irish students who come on a work and travel.
That's
So,
awesome. So you guys just get to go to Chicago for the whole summer?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Do you work or do you just? Very cool. In your fields, whatever.
No, we just kind of hospitality.
You only let work in hospitality in town.
So give me an example.
Like serving.
Like I study film at home, but I'm a waitress over here.
She got the accent crazy. I love it. That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people filming out here every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are, they've hurt a lot of people. And like for me personally, they hurt one of my closest friends who's not here anymore. And I'm not like a streamer.
Yeah.
This is not like, some people are, and that's fine. We don't care. I'm saying we, but it's just all the people that stream. We're not like part of a group. We don't have like a leader, you know what I'm saying? There are some people that we look up to how they go about doing things, but for the most part, it's just people that understand that this place needs to go down.
Yeah.
We need to take away their taxes. They're saying hello to you.
Despite the fact that I've
Oh wow, they're getting it. Respect for 1 second. It's a beautiful thing, respect for your opponent, big martial arts and rugby. Yes, hardcore. When I'm fighting, it's like that very much so. Hello, Irish friends.
Hi. Hello.
They say it back.
Hello.
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 They used to come to Berkeley every summer. That's cool.
Yeah, they still do.
They're understanding completely what you're saying. They said after COVID, not so much. So I guess,
Okay.
yeah.
The Chicago's become very popular for Irish people.
And New York.
And New York.
Right, the big cities.
Yeah.
What about LA?
There's a few in LA, but it's a lot
Not
more
as much.
expensive to live there and it's further. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
we go back.
Yep.
You guys have a great night.
You
It's
too.
really nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you as well.
A lot of cool people in these buildings, and it sucks that they're roped in because of this BS. Oh, where's the crack? Style on it, you're awesome. Yeah, I actually knew that, by the way.
Take a pic. You want me to?
No, I'm live. You want to be on it?
I can
Oh.
make you laugh. Like, I can make
Oh,
you a better.
I understand what you're saying. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. I had a little bit to drink. A lot of people out with a lot of alcohol, actually, tonight. I didn't even think about it. I mean, tomorrow I'm having a whole thing, but a lot of people with a lot of alcohol tonight. I love when everybody in the chat talks to each other. It's one of my favorite things. When you guys are saying hello to each other, it makes me feel so like the whole, like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but I like it. It makes me feel like we're all here for the right reason. And without the viewers, there would be no purpose in streaming, so you guys are just as important in so many ways. So many ways. Pre-gaming, SJ, that's funny. Pre-gaming, like, oh my God, they're pre-gaming, and by the time the game comes, they're gonna be sick. And Amy, everybody say hello to Amy. Amy's the bomb. Amy, I still have to send you that text, and I will. Amy, what are they shooting off fireworks by you? We were talking about how Chicago has the most illegal fireworks in the country. Indiana actually number 1, and right off the border in Chicago is number 2 in the country. No, Twila, SJ Twila is actually in our area, suburbs, but our area. It's gonna be lit, SJ. Tomorrow is gonna be lit. I mean, you guys will, anybody that is not watching fireworks itself, and by the way, it'll literally be lit. It will be lit. That is what they're gonna be doing. Thank you, Amy. You're always so understanding. You hear a lot of fireworks? Just before in the chat, everybody heard, just down the block, there was a ton going off. A lot of illegal fireworks. A lot. That's right. New Jersey, you can get fireworks too. Right. They're one of the famous Indiana, New Jersey, and some of the southern states. Probably Virginia, West Virginia. The armpit of the East Bay area. That's cool too. You're afraid of losing your hand? I used to do fireworks all the time. And I did lose, I mean, thank God they put it back on, but not from fireworks, but yeah. But that's what I was saying, SJ. Figuratively and literally, it's going to be lit. Yeah, definitely, guys, if you want to see some of the nicest fireworks, if Wendy or myself or whatever, the people around here that are I'm gonna stream from Evanston, where it's like, it's arguably the nicest fireworks show. They go about a mile off the coast and they shoot them off like a big, like the size of a big yacht, but it's actually an old, really, really old military ship. Not big for military, but it's a big ship. I wonder if L. Ron Hubbard used to like fireworks. Reservation near you. That's cool. I worked in an Indian reservation in the Appalachians, right outside of, like 2 hours away from Philly. Very illegal. I know, Eric, right? See, they're talking about it right now. So what do you guys think about Scientology?
I don't know much about it, to be honest with you, but weird as stuff.
They hear a lot of stuff. That's awesome. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. I love it, SJ. I love it. To watch fireworks, I hate the crowds. You know how crazy it is, Amy? There are people, Lakeshore Drive gets so packed tomorrow night that this is what we used to do. The cars end up parking for 20 minutes. You just have to know that you're not going to get off any exits that's near Navy Pier. You're not going to get off. It's not going to happen. And people just park their cars and sit on this bridge. It's famous. It's a drawbridge. And that's what we, as kids, my mom used to take us there because, you know, it was free and, you know, and whatever. And we used to just get out of the car and sit on the roof and watch fireworks. Amy, good that you know SJ. I love that. I love that you guys know each other. Yes, Eric, the entire world rejects you. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are correct. I start leaving the lot in my car when the fireworks starts. Like you'll be there for the festivities, but then the first boom and away you go. The whole city is on your side. Yeah, I'll bet you are. Definitely Chicago it is. And I'm sure. Do you guys have an org in the Bay Area? You probably don't even have one because Cali is like, why would they strip away from Cali? They like, that's what they, if you notice, one of the things that I talk about also with regards to personality and the stripping of personalities and stuff like that is that they will like infiltrate specific places and they'd rather have like a really heavy really heavy presence in one or two spots than spread it out. And the reason is because, I mean, no one has to tell me this, I guarantee part of the reason is they absolutely want for people to believe that there are millions of Scientologists. So if they spread themselves thin, even if they're everywhere, it'll look like just a few everywhere. They stay in a few cities and they make it seem, you do have one in San Fran, oh wow. But they make it seem like, oh, look at Chicago and look at LA and look at, you know, Austin, and yeah, bullshit. I will absolutely call them bullshit. Basically LA, Florida, a little bit in Chicago, and that's it. Mama Caton. It is cool looking. I mean, everybody says that in Chicago, they really bought a beautiful building. I mean, there's no question about it. They have like granite sides to it, and it's just like, but they bought this building in 2007. I'll have to look online at the San Fran, Eric. I'll have to check it out. That's interesting. Yeah, we're trying to wait for one guy, Amy. He lost his... Oh, really? Very cool. He was on like a bunch of magazines for a while. I always wished... That was one of the things I wished I would have gotten good at. During the winter, I'm not like anything special, but I snowboard. I love snowboarding. SJ, I don't know if you're into that type of sports, but I love the snow. But the guy in the San Fran org lost his skateboard wears. That's crazy. Did he like go under? Like financially? Did it fold his company? Yeah, I figured you were talking about that company. I wasn't thinking of I wasn't, even though I was telling SJ that I generally understand the words. But yeah, I was wondering if he lost everything. He was evicted, Amy. That's crazy. That is so crazy that he was evicted. Wow. That's some crazy shit. I did not hear about that at all. I did not hear about that. But yeah. That is crazy. People are out just having a good time tonight, so it's like people are just out drinking, and a lot of people drinking. A lot of drinking going on at the school, and a lot of drinking. A lot of partying. Not enough money put towards the rent. Yes. You say that, Amy. You say that. I heard it was in the millions that they got from him. You ski. Nice, Alta in Utah. But before the plane crash, I lived in Denver. That's where I lived. So I was and they're closing the doors. They're getting pissed off because that guy is coming out. I wonder, I don't have the energy to go to the alley. I wonder if they're going to get him out the alley. They better not have sold him a book. We'll wait and see. He said he's going to come back and tell me. At 9, I will go in the alley and look. But he probably still is in there. SJ, isn't that crazy? He was evicted. I knew of that individual. Like, that's one of the stories that I knew in Scientology. So I'm happy you're telling me that, Amy. It's pretty wild, Amy. Oh, it was? It was on Life After a Cult today? That's crazy. I'm not informed properly. I know, SJ, I am actually a little bit concerned, to be honest, like when they shut these doors, because it's like 1:45, close to 1:45, but I think he'll have to come out the front doors. But at 9, they literally shut these down. I will go to the alley, so in like 20 minutes, if he doesn't come out, I'll bet he's still in there, like you guys were pointing out. I don't think the guy had any money, so they're probably still trying to get him to take out credit cards and who knows what. Old Fugazi, Big Bird. Old Trans-America building, cool. Fugazi. Really? That's crazy, Amy. They were telling me just now that the org out there looks pretty, or it's nice looking, whatever. But interesting. Hello. Have a good night, guys. Good night. A lot of young Irish. They've been really friendly tonight. Amy, that's insane though, that it's literally carved. That is insane. A lot of symbolism. I hear that. True that. But I have to tell you guys, today was a pretty hot day in Chicago, so it's just funny seeing people. Like, I hope people are hydrated. That's the first thing I wonder. I worked as a paramedic for many years. It's the first thing I wonder is when I see people drinking, are you hydrated? There's I can go live from there too. Lollapalooza. I work at this famous concert. It's like a music festival in Chicago. It's like a 3-day music festival. And the owner of the EMS company that they use for the festivals and for the sports arenas, it's called Lifeline, and he's a buddy of mine. He actually owns the company, and so he puts me on the list, so I get to go to the festival and kind of work. I do work if they need me, but otherwise it's a lot of students over the summer. A lot of people take these classes, paramedicine, and whether it's EMT, paramedics, or first responders, a lot of those courses go on during the summer, and they, Stars of David on the fire escapes. Really, see, one of the things I'm going to talk about it one time. I haven't really had a chance to talk about it yet, but there's something you have to understand. Their symbol, one of my friends drew it out. It basically encompasses 7 religions in one symbol. That's essentially what it is. Each aspect represents an aspect of it. See anyone walking drunk and circling battered in the middle of the road until the Irish came in. Well, guess what, SJ? The Irish literally have infiltrated this entire building. I'm talking about probably over hundreds, if not 1,000 students. Like, every time I'm here and I see people, very rarely do I see the same people. It is crazy. And they can drink, the Irish. Famously, at least. I'm talking as if I was like, I mean, I've been all over Europe and I love Ireland, but it's not, I love Ireland mostly because of my ties to Connecticut and New England in general, Massachusetts, and oh, Amy, you for sure have a huge population like that. And that's right, Amy. It just hit me. Amy, how did you like my mom the other night? Was that cool? Oh, whoa. That guy literally almost ran him over. That was a close call. That screeching of the tires was a bike that slid out because a car was making a U-turn without any notification. Ireland has undergone a lot of change lately. Yes. My mom's a sweetheart, I know, right? Thank you for replying to that. Yeah. My mom was more than happy to do the chat. And I asked her after, I'm like, I can make it private. And she said, I don't care. Amy could tell you guys. She just starts telling them, I don't know, she's just talking about childhood stories. It's hilarious. My mom's so funny. It is. That was yikes, SJ. The bike versus the car scares and I'm the guy that people yell at because I'll just walk in the middle of the street to see what's going on. But right there's a huge skid mark. Literally, the bike just slipped. The guy was making a U-turn from the dumpster, and he didn't see the bike. And the bike spun out, and the guy stayed on, revved the engine, and kept. I mean, that guy was clearly knew what he was doing, but huge streak on the street right now. See, like that burnt rubber. It's bad. Whenever I see that, it scares me. Like, I don't ride anymore, but there was a time in my life where I had the finances just for me. Having a bike was a toy. I never really, I should have, but yes, oof is correct. Oof is correct. There's no question about it. No question. It's funny, Wendy will tell you, I guess, how it was today, but I forgot that tonight might be lively on the street because there's 3 bars and a liquor store on the street, and the Irish are staying in the building. I didn't even think about it. If there's been Uber after, you see no one's in there, it's fine, but Uber after Uber after Uber. 3-speed bike, that's still a bike, Amy. That's awesome. That's awesome. The main bike that I used to, one of my closest friends had a Ducati for years. But once I had kids, you heard that? Fireworks. That was one big one. You're going to hear that. Anybody in Chicago is going to hear that for the next 24 hours. The electric unicycle. Irish with the weather, they love it. They love it. I mean, I'll point it out next time, but I got, there's some young ladies that asked me, because they were just outside. They're actually like smoking a bowl, and I was talking about Evanston, and they had heard about the private beaches, and I got passes for some of them to go. So they love it. They actually love it. And it is rare. Yeah, that was like the last time I was here. I got a few passes for people, and they said that they love it. They said that they sit and tan in Chicago, and they love it, that they can go to the lake and tan. That's what they were saying. They never get to tan. That's what they were talking to me about, tanning. Like I said, that's why I don't feel comfortable making that one that's private. I got to go through it first and make sure it's appropriate. Like I said, I had permission, so it's not like I did anything wrong, but it was at the beach. Hey, it was at the beach, so you guys can imagine it just was. I'm an idiot like that, though. Like, I wasn't thinking about that when I was doing the law. I was just there. And, like, yeah, okay, that guy's there. All right, SJ. We know he's right there. He's got about 7-8 minutes to pop out. Otherwise, it's definitely to the alley tonight. Oof. I like that oof word. Now I'm thinking about it. Oof. You're too pale. I am super tan right now. I have like insane tan on my tan line, like on my watch. Pretty crazy. I get really dark quickly. Yes, I saw him through the stage. I said, SJ, that is who I was referring to. Our guy is in there. I'm waiting for them to escort. So SJ, this door over here is the main door. They bring people out, like when streamers are here. Wendy or Shannon could tell you better than me, or Trashy. Wendy, if you're in the chat, let me know. Like, I haven't seen Trashy around at all. But they try to bring them out this door. But sometimes they'll bring them out the alley. But they like to show off. Like if they got him to buy a book, they want him to walk out the front door. They want him to see that. That's part of their whole thing. I know, Twila. I'm really praying on this one. You get red in the sun? I don't burn at all. I just tan. But I was born in the Middle East, so I guess it's. If you guys see some of my, now my phone's dying. If you guys see some of my pictures from that are just like my picture on YouTube is, I'm like super dark, and I stay that way for like a good portion of the year. I get a little more pale-ish during the, my bum is very white, but I go to the lake all the time. I have this program that I run, and I basically I convince them all to just have fun at the lake. I love it. Twila, you're right. SJ, you're right. I agree completely. I am praying no book. He's there talking. Ooh. Now you have me saying, oof. I like that word. See, this is crazy all night long. It's just people into Ubers, and tonight it's been like one long. I guess they're really gonna drink. I'll bet you the L ride home is gonna be interesting. I'll bet you it's gonna be really interesting because I'm passing right through the city where all the clubs and the bars are. Twila, you probably know this. Is tonight a bigger? I never, for the 4th of July. For me, it's always fireworks. It's always been that way. But is in Chicago? Is it a big club scene? Like in Chicago, we have fireworks on New Year's, but like the club scene is like the big time. On the 4th of July, I never thought of this until just now because they're all going to clubs. I mean, you could just see that the young ladies are all clearly dressed up going to clubs. And they're getting into Ubers, so very clearly going to clubs. But I wonder if tonight or tomorrow night is. I'll bet you tonight's the busy night because tomorrow night's fireworks. So probably tonight is drinking. In Chicago, SJ, yeah. In Chicago, yes, you do. 4th of July, you have, yes, a lot of people have off. A lot of people have off on the 4th of July. A lot. People do have off of work. I don't believe it's one of the mandatory holidays in Chicago, in the country, but I mean a lot. Yeah, Eric. Yeah, here too. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's possible. It's different where SJ lives, but yeah, Amy, for sure. East Coast is like. Because New England is the spot. I mean, that's where real hardcore Americans either go to Virginia or the coast near New England for the 4th of July. People actually go there for it. It's not even like one of the widely publicized things, but people actually go there for the 4th of July. They go out to Amy's neck of the woods because Boston is like one of the #1 spots for this type of stuff. Boston is super, the Irish in Boston is super crazy tonight. The whole city is, though. Tonight and tomorrow night. Yeah, Amy, you must have amazing fireworks by you. It's got to be that way. The whole New England is like that, I'm pretty sure, right? I think you guys have it really good, too. We have it, like, literally, I mean, Chicago's famous for their fireworks, but but I think that you guys are even more famous for the amount of fireworks shows because it's a big deal out there. But at Navy Pier, they send out in Copenhagen. We celebrate the 4th of July before America. That's cool. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that is weird actually. Probably because we're all a bunch of immigrants, and so families, friends, and everybody moved to America at some point. Started celebrating Halloween in Denmark too. That's crazy. In Denmark, they're celebrating Halloween. That's interesting because Halloween is a pagan holiday, so I would think in Denmark it wouldn't fly. New Year's. Yep. New Year's. New Year's is really crazy, but I'm pretty sure, Amy, that people don't realize how many people travel to. They actually were talking about it. These other. So they explained that most of the people in the building either just finished or are towards the end of their art. Basically the school system that they go to has similar coursework to this one. So their schools are connected and they just have to pay, like basic expenses, but it's paid for them to come out to Chicago. That's what they explained. She's running out. Come on, please let that guy out. Please let him out. Gucci fireworks are the best. Hello. I got a nod, guys. But that door all the way over there is... she actually didn't want to be... Now you can't see it really. That door over there is where they usually bring them out. Gucci fireworks are the best. Yeah, Navy Pier in Chicago and Evanston, those two spots have like really, 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 really solid fireworks. Tomorrow I'm going to be hi YG. Oh, did I miss something from YG? Oh, hey YG, I didn't realize that you're back. Amy and YG, that's awesome. Like I was talking, I don't think you guys are here before, but I was telling everybody how much I love when everybody says hello to each other in the chat. I am lucky that my battery has lasted, but it is almost dead. Unfortunately, our guy is either suffering or totally sold on Linux. I have the feeling he's suffering at this point. In literally 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, no, those are just... You could see right in there now. He was over here. Oh, he was here by the table where the guy's eating. That's where he was before. It's not there anymore. Oh, you know what they probably did? They probably brought him out of the... I'm just trying to see through the cracks. Yep, he's right there. He's in there. He's in there. Guaranteed, like I see him. We'll see if they... Sometimes you can see through these little spots. But they didn't bother me with music or anything tonight. I think that I'm not as effective as some other streamers, so they don't really care as much about me. But Amy, you'll find it interesting. For a while, they had the Hebrew Dianetics books not on display, and now in the center of it, there's a huge Hebrew and Arabic Dianetics. Huge, actually. Interesting. Bro, where you at, my guy? I know. He's 100% still in there, right, as of right now, so. They close officially in 3 minutes, but the staff doesn't all leave right away. I really hope I get it on film. If not, I will update you guys. I wonder if I walk away, if walk out. But I am excited for tomorrow. It's going to be cool. I like the 4th of July. I try to chill if I can. Sorry, I try not to litter. So that was just my garbage can. They finally put a trash can there. I was going to ask Wendy if he realized that. They finally forced it. For a while, they had no trash can around here, but I guess the Irish complained because they cleaned this whole spot up. This spot was not as nice. Both these spots were not nearly as nice as they are now.
Actually, objectively, that's not.
Oof! Now you got me saying oof, oof. I hope that guy comes out. He's in there for sure because oof is correct. Even if I go to the back, am I going to catch him? Probably not. Oh, it sucks that now my phone is all of a sudden going to die. Of course it happens right now, you know? Of course. If people ask for me to not film them, even though it is public, I grant them that request. Damn, I'm really losing power. Oh, YG, you know SJ? SJ is awesome. I know, right? It's exactly what's going to happen. They had the wrong number. I messaged back, sorry, wrong number. Scientology is a scam. That's awesome. Just randomly expressing it to other people. That's awesome, Eric. I'm going to start doing that. Random shit. Okay, Scientology is a cult. That's awesome. Isn't it weird how many people, Eric, I don't know, you're mentioning it, so how many people do that? I think that the people that do that know what they're doing. I'm telling you, I think that people go on like your profile, if like they see your number online, and they go on Facebook or whatever, they figure out who you are, and then you'll get like a lot of, I get a lot of messages, let's put it that way, from a very specific category of individuals, and it's interesting, constantly the same exact. I don't think it's random that, my number's public, so I don't really care, but got to, Eric, got to spread that word. It is awesome, right? SJ, I'm right with you. Perfect emojis for my feelings as well. I can't believe that guy's still in there. Oh, no, I'm really mad at myself now. I'm really mad at myself. Hello. I think she's filming me, the lady with the cigarette, but which is fine. We can film each other. I'm cool with that. By the way, whatever to spread the word, I am in full friggin' agreement. Full-blown agreement. Could not agree more. There's YG and there's YG123. That's cool. All right. There are a few people that she doesn't like to be filmed. It's kind of interesting because it almost seemed like that's what she wanted, but then she made a comment, which is cool. I know another YG twins. That's what I'm thinking too. I love it when you guys say hello to each other. Hey, hello. I've seen one of those young ladies in the past. I have. Oof. Anyone from Chicago would have done a lot better than me with that guy. A lot better with that guy. I can't believe it. What am I at? Wow, my phone is really dying. Shice. going back in the restaurant. She was definitely filming me, I think, which was totally cool. Let's see, what officially times are right now? Okay, it's 9:05, so by 9:10 they're out. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wait like another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to the back, because my phone is gonna die on you guys. By the way, you guys stick around if my phone dies. If one of the restaurants lets me in, I will continue, because there's so many people still in the building right now, so if you guys stay on board, I will absolutely continue. I'm thinking about it now, guys, a lot. I thought for sure it was going to be an in and out. Rest in peace, guys. Hello. Just checking the doors. Oh, please. Hopefully we'll get him. Rest in peace, guys. Eric, that is hilarious. I got to tell you that it's hilarious. Hello. That's awesome. I really wonder like what they're doing, because that guy just came out and checked the doors before. But stay with me, guys, and I'll SJ, I'm right with you, but without I'm literally saying that, like, I'm a clinical psychologist, so trust me when I say I'm not judging, but he clearly suffers from something very specific, and he was saying how they one of the body routers gave him a ticket, and he thought that maybe Dianetics would help. He wants to go clear. I told him it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then he was like, hell no. But then I said to him, but you can go in, get your info, don't buy a book, and now he's been in there. I feel really bad. Yeah, I agree, by the way. Definitely movie, personality test, everything. I do. YG, I'm buying one, actually, for my trip. So I'm buying a bunch. You guys will start hearing me better. I'm buying a bunch of new stuff, actually, guys, because people sponsor specific speeches that I give. And so this year I mentioned to them, I don't, any money I ever get off of YouTube is going to go directly YG to the Chesed Fund. It's like and it's to like, it's under my name. Amy's going to drop that link when it's time. And it's a link that people, and you can literally follow your money, and you'll get a receipt too from them. It's a guaranteed receipt. It's like for a 501c3. But I am buying a few new toys for the trip. I really want to get just really good earbuds that are like really good instead of a mic, because I like the earbuds. I just like the way it works better. But I might buy a mic as well. We'll have to see. Pick up your bag and walk to the corner. I think I will. Hang on, you guys are awesome. One second. I need a battery pack. I really do. Oh, I hope you didn't fall good. Yeah. Pick up your bag. You're right, Twill. I am. Well, your chat has voted for you to get a new battery. You're right. Yeah, I will. He knows he's got you. Let him know we're doing this. He seems to be looking for a connection and community. Yes, you're understanding, YG. I'm sorry. Yes, YG as well, but you're understanding, SG. That's exactly. Everybody wants to belong. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna run around to the Hang with me, guys. I'm going to actually go to the corner. I am. I just I kind of camped out here, unpacked my shit, and now I gotta get it all back together. Hang tight, guys. I'm right with you. Hold on. And then I'm going to use Subway. All right, guys. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Thank you, IG. I appreciate that. Thank you, SJ. Well, you guys are being so nice. I need to come on here just to get positive affirmation. I'm telling you, the second I go around the corner, they're going to bring him out. I'm like watching it by 6 to see, but he's been in there forever, man. I really do appreciate the love I get from you guys. You guys are awesome. I am definitely going to go into Subway and see if they'll let me charge my battery. Oh no, now it hit the 5%. And it drops really fast after that. I want to get to a charging spot. I'm gonna have to come back around. Oh, I hate doing this. Hold on, guys. I'm telling you, now that I'm going here, they're gonna 100% here. You know what? I'm cutting through. I'm cutting through. I wonder if this is considered jaywalking. I don't think so. I'm gonna charge my phone though, so hold on, guys. Stay with me, hang with me. I don't want to go all the way, because if I go all the way, then he's gonna... Nope, they're shut down. Oh wait, I saw somebody. Hold on. Oh my God, you guys are gonna die right when I got him. I'm telling you, he's going up the front right now. I guarantee it. But I saw which direction he came from, so I'm actually gonna beeline quickly back to that corner. Oh, she just ran inside. Oh, for sure. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, damn. Lights still on, everything. Oh, fuck. I'm mad at myself right now. Should have gone in. I'm gonna have to go back and charge. No, I guarantee it. They brought him back. Damn. If there was another person here right now, we would have bought this shit perfectly. Fuck. Okay, he came the other way, so. This is weird, by the way. This car has been turning the corners with me as I've been walking, and clearly not driving in here. Now he has his freaking blinkers on. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I am not intending to do this. Yep, he's going right in. Hello. Going right in. Paid parking. That was a fake Shelby too. I wanted to tell them that, like, they're disrespecting the Mustang.